Alright. We are live. Welcome. You're here with Guma. Sorry we started late. YouTube locked me out of my account again. Isn't that lovely? You log into your computer, you're like, let's go live. And it's like, YouTube has locked you out of your account for safety reasons. Please log back in. Oh, okay. Here's my email. Here's my password. Oh, okay. The password is correct. Make sure you click yes on your authenticator. Okay, I've clicked yes on my authenticator. Okay, you've clicked yes on your authenticator, but we want to, just in case, verify that this is your account. Let us, here's a list of options that you can use. Click yes on your authenticator, grayed out. Send an SMS to your account. Sure, send an SMS to me. They send me the SMS. I provide the SMS code, and they're like, oh, okay. Verify that this is you on the account. Verify via email. We'll send you an email code, okay? So you logged me out of my computer, but luckily I still have my email logged in on my phone. So I get the code on my email, and I give them the code from the email, and they're like, oh, okay, verify that this is your account. Send us the security backup code from your authenticator. I'm like, fuck. And then I'm digging for that on the phone. Finally get it, and then it's like, oh, you've been verified. Really? So I had the password. I had the authenticator, I had the SMS, I had the email, and then I also had access to the phone. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? The only thing they didn't ask me for was a saliva sample and the drop of blood. YouTube is fucked. Alright, this video has been demonetized because I swore like 3 times in the past minute. Let's kick things off. Alright, good morning. Good morning, Hexen. How's it going, buddy? YouTube. YouTube, you're killing me. YouTube is killing me, ladies and gentlemen. YouTube is killing me. Alright. Let's kick off the vote on who's next. So let's get our nice little board done. Let's see, who is next? We don't have too many. Who is next? Mondo and Taka. And then I think we also have Leon and Sayaka. And I think there's another one. I think it was Nekomaru and Akane. That's the one. Nekomaru. The only shame is that we're not going to see Mekomaru, but it's okay. It's okay. And who else? Wow, I think it's those 3. Holy crap, it's those 3. And we have a few leftovers. Yeah, let's go with those ones. Let's go with those 3, and then we'll deal with the leftovers as they come around. Alright, who is next? 3. 3 votes. 3 options. The leftovers will just be like leftovers. Why not? Why not? But dropped in. What's effed? YouTube. I just told a massive story of how I spent 15 minutes trying to log into my account. They asked me for the password. They asked me for the authenticator, like yes little thing on your phone. They asked me for a code via SMS. They asked me for a code via email. And then they asked me for like the backup recovery password offline of the authenticator. And then they're like, oh yeah, you're in your account. Oh, thank you very much. What would have happened if I also got signed out of my email? I wouldn't have been able to provide the code that was sent to the email that I was signed out of. Because it's all part of the same profile. But what would I know? Google is effed. I think the only reason they don't ask for blood or saliva is because they don't have a way to do it wirelessly that everyone could have. I doubt they care. Another day, another Danganronpa game. This is true. Alright, how's the vote going? A couple of people voted. Let's give it another 30 seconds. How's everyone else doing? You all know how I'm doing. How are you all doing? What are you all up to this fine weekend of April? 4 months into 2022. We're a quarter way of 2022. Anyone else having an existential crisis? We're a quarter way into the year. What? We just started the freaking year. What is going on? Time is a lie. Someone's stealing time. This doesn't feel real. Time is moving too quickly. What is happening? I want my 2020 back. I want it back, damn it. Welcome to the 2020s. The 2020s I'm trying not to swear. I'll try to be a good boy. But the 2020s so far have been pretty bad. I mean, have you guys heard of the Roaring 20s? It's 100 years ago where it was the Roaring 20s, where everyone was dancing and partying and being social and being promiscuous and doing questionable things. Meanwhile, we're all stuck indoors trying to survive a pandemic. Dubbed the decade of disaster and despair. Where did 2 years go? It's about to be 2.5 years. It's about to be 3 years. God, I want Poland to activate Article 5. What on earth is Article 5? Screw the 20s, let's get back to the 10s. The roaring 20s when things were cheap and plentiful. Here's the thing. We are closer to 2050 than we are to 1990. Process that for a second. We are closer to 2050 than we are to 1990. Mind you, I wasn't born in 1990, but you get my point. My point remains valid. Ending the vote in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mondo and Taka win. Article 5 in a nutshell. If one NATO country gets attacked, all NATO jumps in. But which NATO country is being attacked? That's the thing. None of them are. So, how can you activate it? Alright, politics aside, we have an entire thread for politics on the Discord. Let's try to keep it normal. And try not to swear in the chat, because that stuff demonetizes things. So, I have to remove any swearing in the chat, so please don't. Even though Kuma swore at the beginning at YouTube, please, no swearing in the chat. No swearing in the chat. Alright, Mondo and Taka, let's kick it off. It's been a while. The two guys that had that competition in the sweat room topless, which was really, I mean, questionable. And yeah, it was something. Alright, so let's go with you first, Taka. We don't necessarily need anything, so I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm just gonna start. I'm not gonna jinx it.
I see!
Those who put in the effort shall be rewarded. What a wonderful system indeed. That is a lie. That's not actually how the world works. The world doesn't necessarily reward you for effort, but rather rewards you for results. People don't actually care who tried the hardest. They care who produced the most sufficient objective or subjective results. Even if they're not correct. The world is an effed place. I'm sorry, Kiyotaka. I am sorry, but yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, let's put him here. I had a nightmare in which I was being chased by a ghost. What should I do? Go back to sleep, talk about the nightmare. Go back to sleep. No sense staying up, dwelling on it. I hope I don't have the dream again. I had a great dream that made me forget about the nightmare. But if you forgot about the nightmare, how are we talking about it now? Luck increased. Taka is innocent. Do not tell him the truth. Indeed. Indeed. Ibuki would blow his mind. That's all I'm saying. Nagito would blow his mind, actually. Nagito would absolutely blow his mind. Because Nagito doesn't need to try. He just needs to get hit in the balls. And then things will go his way at the next thing. Yeah, it would blow his mind. What else would blow his mind? My god. Okay, shop card. Sweet, I can just use it. Taka flies away. Tiger Scroll. Snake Scroll. Bird scroll. Horse scroll. Human scroll. No, I'm gonna buy more things. And undies. Beautiful. Leave the shop. Alright. 4. I mean, that's gonna get us somewhere. Actually, he would like Nekomaru. Nekomaru works hard. Are you gonna try to maximize him? No. We are just sticking to the social events. That's why I didn't play any cards. I'm removing the temptation. I'm just sticking to the social events. So I didn't give him any cards whatsoever. I was just like, let's just stick to what's good. Because we don't actually need to do any combat at all in this game. We've completed that part. I just realized that this class is the 4-leaf clover. I never realized this. But the variety class is the 4-leaf clover. How did I not realize this? I am blind. Hey, Keyboy. Oh. Alright, time for a swim.
Just hold on.
Stop right there, Akane. You must stretch before entering the water.
Huh?
You see, he does look like a lifeguard. He would be the lifeguard on the beach. He would definitely be the lifeguard on the beach. Man, you're so annoying. Do you always have to be so nitpicky?
That's wrong.
Doing warm-ups is most certainly not being nitpicky. It's common sense.
That's enough.
I mean, if it weren't for Nekomaru, you'd never be able to manage yourself. What's wrong with that? Managing me is the old dude's job, ain't it?
Just hold on.
Just because you have a manager doesn't mean you can neglect taking care of yourself. And it's not like you're the only one Nekomaru is managing, right?
You hear me?
You'll only end up causing extra trouble for Nekomaru at this rate.
So annoying.
Shut up, I get it already. Will you get off my back if I do some stretches? Jeez. Yes, as long as you understand. Allow me to perform warm-ups beside you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
You.
Hey, what's wrong? You need to do it like this? Stretching the muscle more? See? Oh, like this? Wait. He doesn't actually know how to do the stretches?
Huh?
Wrong. All wrong. You'll never loosen up like that. Here, let me help. Whoa, that hurts. Akane. Ouch!
What?
Damn, you're stiff as a board. Here. You are nagging me when you can't even do it yourself.
You.
You'll sink like an anchor at this rate. Come on, bossy boy. Stretch more. This too shall pass. Oh my god. We're off to a great start, ladies and gentlemen. Something we've never seen. Oh yeah, something else we haven't seen. Wait, what? This is nuts. Both guys are staring straight forward, and Sayaka's like, I'm in a winter wonderland. What the hell? Just like Shirokuma said, it looks like this place has been taken over as the children's secret base.
By the way,
We hardly ever come here after all. It's the ideal hideout for those did I say Adolf? Adult-hating kids. Adolf, oh my god. Bad Kuma.
hey, come on.
But man, what a mess. Guys, you're chatting about Poland in the chat, and all of a sudden I'm thinking about an Austrian dude. Stop. We do not want to go there. But man, what a mess. I know this ain't reality, but do they have to be such slobs? Children cannot live off junk food and juice. They need Teru's nutritional guidance. Stat. It's fun to make a secret base as a kid. I can understand that. It's a unique and fun atmosphere too, so it's probably more comfortable for them than the hotel. But wouldn't staying in such a dim place be bad for their eyes? Would one even be able to rest here? Whatever the case, it can't be healthy.
That's true.
True enough. But, can we really just take their hideout from them? That doesn't feel right, no. Even us entering unannounced might be enough to upset them. Should we have a meeting? At minimum, they need to clean up their mess and spend less time here.
Okay.
Right, we can let them play here, but I think we need to establish more rules. Some
I
rules.
see.
Then we are in agreement. Sayaka, always the voice of reason.
Hey,
Then should we just leave for now and come back another time? I'm unsatisfied with leaving it a mess.
But
Yes, but if you touch their belongings, you might hurt their self-esteem.
huh?
They need to deal with it themselves, otherwise they'll never learn to clean up, right?
Count on it.
Precisely, then it is decided. Let us withdraw without touching anything. Jeez, I never thought the day would come when I'd have to worry about looking after kids. I've taken this screenshot. Out of context, this would be hilarious. Sayaka is pregnant. We don't know who the father is. Oh my god. Oh, Mondo and Taka babysitting would be freaking hilarious. Oh my god. I'm a little surprised myself, but I feel like we can't just leave those kids be. Oh my god. Jesus, how much fortitude did he just fucking get? 30? 30 fortitude. Oh my god.
Just hold on.
Oh my god, here we go. You there, children. Cease all aqueous activities until you've completed stretches. Here we go again.
what did you do that for?
Shut it, loudmouth. Keep butting in and we'll beat you like the monster you are.
Go!
Monokuma, what's that behind your back? There's no littering in the ocean.
No way!
It's not trash. We're playing a game where I hide Monami's swimsuit and she looks for it.
Listen to me.
Byakuya, the beach belongs to everyone. You can't reserve this much space for yourself.
Come on.
The only person I've asked to get out of my space is Toko. It just looks like he's hogging the space because no one wants to be anywhere near me.
Jeez.
Man, Kiyotaka, does he ever get tired of that?
Jeez.
He doesn't have much chance to use his talent.
However,
The kid's probably thrilled out of his mind. Plus, he wrangles troublemakers like Monokuma.
That's enough.
You boys, quit lazing around the beach and get some proper exercise.
Huh?
Does he mean us?
not cool.
I take back what I said. The kid's gone mad with power.
That's wrong.
I would never. I am merely enthusiastic about my duties. You know who else was enthusiastic about that? You know what? We're not going that. That's not how anyone else sees it. Man, I can't hear shit but your damn whistle.
Hey,
We're at the beach. Chill out. Let people have fun. I blow this whistle for that very purpose. I aim to make this space where everyone can relax.
Don't you get it?
But if you insist on going after every minor infraction, you're gonna burn yourself out.
You're...
What good is that whistle if you run out of air and can't blow it on Monokuma's next scheme? You make a very convincing argument.
damn right.
Damn, Ryoma, smooth talking. I just spoke my mind. You know what? Fuyuhiko's gangster as fuck. Gangsters wear chains like that at the beach. And he's not wearing that thick hollow chain that many rappers wear to try to look like pimps. But he's like legitimately just wearing a gold chain and doesn't give a fuck.
I see.
It appears I will need to reconsider my enforcement standard with that in mind. I will put my all into creating a comfortable environment for all to relax and work hard. Wait, relax and work hard? What? Does Kiyotaka realize what he's saying? Taka, god damn it. Do you mean Cuban link chains? Probably. I played shogi with you countless times while attending Hope's Peak Academy, but... What say you? Care to try your hand at something else this time?
Well,
Oh my, I never expected you to make such a suggestion.
Got it.
Even I'm capable of a bit of imagination on a trip like this. To make our time here truly productive, we should have a slight change of pace. Reasoning aside, what manner of match did you have in mind?
In other words,
This right here. A video game.
oh,
Oh my, I didn't know you played the games. Is that surprising? Well, it is true that I once believed that games interfered with studies.
you hear me?
After witnessing Chiaki's steady efforts day after day, my mind was eventually changed. Wait, so Chiaki, the girl that stays up all night playing games, and spends the rest of the day yawning as a result is your inspiration for playing video games. Taka, run me through the mental gymnastics of that, please.
Well,
So which game did you have in mind? Not that it matters, my victory is assured regardless.
Count on it.
Of the games here, it seems we can play shogi, chess, or even mahjong.
so
Would those
then-
truly be much different from the shogi matches we've played previously? Who can say? But it feels like a different experience, and your luck may differ as well. I see. So those are the differences you meant.
Count on it.
Precisely. Now, let us begin! Electronic game or otherwise, it's all the same to me. I shall win every round as always. Why don't they just play Yu-Gi-Oh while they're at it? She learns from gaming, Kuma. I learned a lot of history through Paradox games. Hey, I learned a lot about history of Italy playing Assassin's Creed 2. Hey, Severin and Uruki.
Rise and shine, or son. Yeah! So long. Farewell.
Every time I look at Monotaru, I automatically think of Mew. And when I think of Mew, I think of inappropriate jokes. And then I giggle like a little boy. God damn it, Mew. You're the only thing that can turn this MA15 plus stream into an R18 plus stream. Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, or Pokemon. I'll be honest, I never learned how to play Pokemon the card game. I just collected the cards. And I've never actually played Magic the Gathering or collected any of the cards. But who here actually played the Pokemon card game properly? Because I think we all just collected the cards. We had no bloody idea how to play. We just thought it was cool collecting all the cards. Alright, that should do it. Shuichi, reading a book, are you? Or perhaps not a book, but a file.
Okay.
I'm looking over my log of accepted detective jobs since enrolling in Hope Speak Academy. A request log, Keeping records on paper is tried and true. I like it. I mean, until the paper gets soggy and mildew because you're so close to the ocean and salt water in the air and it goes off and then the ink goes off as well. And am I the only one realizing that the walls of this library are inclined? Look at the left. It's like a 10-degree incline. Is it just me, or are these walls literally, like, collapsing in on us? Jesus.
No.
Back at my uncle's detective firm, I usually use a computer instead. But I figured it would be a good idea to use paper to help hone my talent here. Don't be fooled into thinking computer storage will last forever. It can also corrupt after a while. Nothing is permanent. You should always back up your files, kids.
I see.
A fine idea, I must say. One must use their talent in order to hone it, after all. And you, Shuichi, don't overly rely on yours. And yet you complete even the smallest of requests.
Remember.
It is my job, after all. I'm just doing what has to be done.
Count on it.
Such modesty, yet another admirable trait. Folks like Mew and Leon would do well to learn from you. Of course you had to mention Mew. I really don't think I deserve that much praise, but I appreciate it.
Just hold on.
However, while watching you, I realize there's a paper-thin line between modesty and timidity. Timidity? Don't you mean... Timidity? Is timidity a word? Timidity? Timidity is such a weird word. Timidity. Huh?
In other words,
Since spending more time with Kaito and Maki, you've begun looking people in the eye more.
got it.
But sometimes you still slouch your back, always keeping a firm and straight posture. Always keep a firm and straight posture. Right, got it. Yes, splendid. Okay, fine, I'll fix up my posture. And there we go. And there we go. Is that better? There we go. Is that better? There. Now I'm sitting back in the chair. There we go. There we go. Timidity or timidity? All I think of is Timmy from South Park. You know, the guy goes, Timmy! Oh, God. Yes, splendid. Timidity. Timidity. Oh! Timidity. That's a lot of titties. Damn it, I'm becoming Mew. I never thought of how similar Mew and Leon were until the game. Both geniuses at their talents, yet lazy as fuck, and arrogant sometimes. Good people deep down though. But why am I suddenly being scolded? Favorite South Park character? Eric Cartman. Eric Cartman. Haha, my apologies. I'm only kidding. Really? It's not always easy to tell. I truly am sorry. However, I do recommend maintaining a proper posture.
In other
I
words,
believe hard workers such as you are the ones who should live life with the utmost confidence. Kiyotaka. My apologies for interrupting your assignment. Let us converse again another time. So, I guess that's his way of complimenting me? Yes, that was a genuine compliment.
got it!
See, now that you mention it, Leon is lazy because all he wants to do is play the game. But Mew is lazy in that she creates things so she does things while she sleeps. Is that not the opposite of laziness, but rather trying to be hyper productive? Because she's still creating inventions, which requires work and thinking. She's just very arrogant about it and doesn't apply her mind to other things to the benefit of humanity, but rather just wants to not waste time sleeping. When you really think about it, Mew is not actually lazy. She's just laser focused on something that's not necessarily productive. So lazy she's productive. Yeah, exactly. You know, you're like, yeah. Basically, yeah. So lazy she's productive, yeah. Yeah. Leon just wants to play the game. He doesn't want to practice because he doesn't need to. So he's just kind of like, eh. Hurry it up now. Take out everything you're concealing. What? This is everything, dude. This is all I have today. I'm serious. What's going on? Though if Yasuhiro is involved, I can already imagine. This is a drug bust.
You hear me?
Just so you know, this isn't a shakedown. It's a random inspection, exclusively for Yasuhiro. That is a shakedown. Isn't it oppressive to single me out? Help me out here, Tsumogs. Or Tsumugs. Sorry, but even without a backstory, I'm sure Kiyotaka is in the right.
Oh no!
But why? All I was doing was offering unbeatable bargains for quality goods.
That's wrong!
First, running a business in the academy is prohibited unless it's related to your talent. Like how Teru serves food at the cafeteria or how Hifumi sells comics. They went through all the proper channels first. Didn't you apply to do fortune telling, Yasuhiro?
Why?
But you never applied to sell goods? Is it because you didn't think you'd get approved? Tsumugs, you Judas. I guess I'm not surprised, since you look like you're on the student council.
That's enough!
Don't judge others by their appearance. That could be considered sexual harassment in some contexts. While you're not technically wrong, it's not in this context.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, you're too strict, Kiyotux. I feel like you're extra strict with me, dude. That's probably because it's true.
Got it!
Anyways, I'll be confiscating the crystal ball, bracelet, vase, and ornaments.
Please!
At least handle them with care, dude. Those are all primo high-value items.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like my imagination was spot on. Not that I'm particularly happy about that. Why is Yasuhiro's event all about him trying to scam people? That is so bad. I'm thinking about the give a lazy person a tedious job. They'll find a way to solve it efficiently so they can go back to being lazy or something. Something like that. That was actually a Bill Gates quote. He says, I will always hire a lazy person for the job because they'll find the most efficient way to do it. But that makes sense in his context because he's a programmer. And you want a programmer to solve a complicated thing in a simple way because it means they're going to use less lines of code and run less things, which makes the program more efficient and use less resources. So in the programming world, that makes sense. But it also works in job interviews. I've actually said that in every single job interview. When they ask me about what my strength is, I say that I'm lazy. And then they literally go, what? And I'd be like, yeah, I'm lazy, so I like to do things as efficiently and as quickly as possible. I don't like to waste time. And then they're just like, okay, give me a weakness. And I'm like, I sometimes get caught up on the small details. And then they're just like, so you pay attention to detail? Yes, sometimes too much so. And they're like, give me an example. It's like, well, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so I want to make sure everything's 100% before it moves along. But sometimes it's better to have something at 90% so it doesn't hold up the rest of it, and then you fix it up later. And they're just like, that makes sense. The world's weird. Get that hipster. For me, who sleeps so poorly, I'd say one of those inventions of Muse, lols. I'd like one of Muse's inventions. But the thing is, her inventions are like, you get fed while you sleep. But that's going to prevent you from sleeping. Because then your body's going to be like, well, it's time for me to digest some food. Because one of the ways you actually wake yourself up is by eating something. Because it kicks off your metabolism. And if you eat something and then go to sleep, you're not actually going to get a deep sleep. Because your body's energy is going to digesting the food. Rather than letting you sleep. So Miu's kind of shooting herself in the foot. I would love to see Taka try to tutor Hiro. He'd pass out of frustration. I mean, yeah, now that you think about it. Wait, but he didn't get involved in tutoring Tenko, did he? That was Fat Byakuya. And then they used Kirumi as the backup in case she got 10 point deductions. So they didn't use Kiyotaka. So they kept Kiyotaka away from Tenko. That's hilarious. Being strict on hipsters is good. As a fellow lazy person, I approve this message. It also reminds me of my mum who hates cooking. She's like, if I have to be in the kitchen, it better be good. See, that's the thing with me. I'm also lazy. So any dishes that I cook have to be efficient. They can't have too many ingredients, and they can't require multiple things to be cooked. If it's something that requires prepping, the prepping should all be done before the cooking. Not prep, cook, prep, cook, prep, cook. That's too many moving parts. So things for me that make sense are pastas, steaks, meat, anything like that. But if it's something that requires multiple things to be cooked, then I'm like, no, it's not gonna happen. Are you telling me don't eat before sleeping, right as I'm eating more chocolate cookies? Yeah, and you're gonna have a sugar high. You're gonna be bouncing around the walls. Good luck getting to sleep. You're gonna have a sugar high. You're gonna have to wait till you get a crash. And then when you're crashed, use that as an opportunity to fall asleep. That's like your one chance. Because you'll be like, oh my god, I'm so slouchy. Go to sleep at that moment. That's your only chance. Alright, let's land on Tenko. But the chocolate cookies, Kuma. I never said you don't have to eat them. I said you're not going to be able to get to sleep until, the sugar dies down. I haven't had chocolate cookies in a while. I'm unfortunately one of those people where I can eat as much meat as I want and I'll be fine, right? I can eat fatty beef. I can eat lamb. Holy crap, I need to eat lamb because Hachon doesn't let me eat lamb at home. She hates the smell. Thank you for reminding me. I'm going to buy lamb ribs. Anyways, long story short, I can eat as much meat as I want. I'm fine. I eat a little bit of processed sugar of carbs, diabetes. I get diabetes. So I have to avoid carbs. Call it a travesty, but when I get fast food and I have a burger, I take off the bun that doesn't have anything on it. Because that bun is 100 calories. I just take it off. It's just a piece of bread with sugar in it. I take it off. Or I order double the amount of meat in the burger to justify it. Otherwise, the ratio's off. Why are you telling me don't eat before sleeping? Oh yeah, I already read that one. I see. I understand, Nagisa. However, considering the historical backgrounds of both sides... It's gotten late. That won't do. It seems I let my passion get the better of me. What are you discussing with him? The fall of the Soviet Union? Or how Tito sent a letter to Stalin? Best letter ever. But, like, if you think Stalin was someone, you need to look up Tito. He sent Stalin a letter. It says, Stalin, stop sending your assassins. We've caught 5 of them already. One of them, like, had a bomb and the other one with a rifle. If you send another one, I will send one, and I won't have to send a second. The only thing that kept Yugoslavia together was the gravitational pull of Tito's balls. This man threatened Stalin, and guess what? Stalin did not send another assassin. Holy shit. They're probably discussing the fall of the Soviet Union and Yugoslavia, and whether or not Tito was the only thing keeping Yugoslavia together. I am so proud of these two. They're so well versed in politics. You Aussies. Yeah, my mum's same. She, or by now me, basically preps potatoes. What's it called? Look, paprika? Paprika is capsicum. Look is onions. Sliced down, a sack of mixed freeze veggies, and like 2 sausages sliced small. Is it cooked in like a soup? Or does she like stir fry them? You have committed a sin and broken the law in America. Nani? Also, Kuma, why do you seem to always confuse names like calling Toko Tenko a lot? Did I call Toko Tenko? Did I? I didn't realize. It's gotten late. That won't do. It seems I let my passion get the better of me. Yeah, basically a soup stew. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's like the standard soup stew. It's basically what they used to have on hand in the farmland. Because potatoes are basically non-perishables, and then you can add anything to it. You know, like onions, carrots, whatever you have on hand. And then if you have meat, you can add it in. And even if you have like old beef or something, you just add it in and it's going to become softer because it gets soaked in the water. So even if it's tough, it's going to become more tender, you know? So it's like, it's a hack. You're just putting in a soup. You cook anything in that soup. You can literally put anything in that soup and it'll taste good. It's like a life hack. Like, soup is a lazy person's meal. You just boil all of the things. You don't have to worry about getting it medium rare. You just boil it. It's boiled now. It's gotten late. This won't do. It seems I let my passions get and now I'm hungry. Fuck. You can mash them, fry them, stick them in a stew. Oh, Samwise. Samwise! No, wait! That's Golem! Wait, was it Samwise or Golem? It's the 2 towers. They were talking about a rabbit. Golem was eating it raw. Samwise was like, you gotta cook it. God damn it, now I've got that scene playing in my head. It was the one just before the Haradrim and the Rangers of Rohan started shooting them. Oh god, I need to rewatch that movie. So good. She puts onion first, praising for like 2 minutes, then adds meat, then adds paprika powder. Oh, paprika powder, right, I get you. And spices, no salt for a minute or 2, then water and potatoes, then the veggies. Also, edamame or grashak. Peas. Grashak is peas. Edamame is the Japanese one. I don't know, but I hate soup. I'd rather eat cooked potato. To each their own. Towards the end, water and veggies like tomatoes if you have them. And like 5 minutes before the end, then salt. Makes sense. I need to take notes. Do it. You're making me hungry. You know what I actually love? Pumpkin soup. Pumpkin soup is awesome. When it's cooked properly, and you put some sour cream in it. So good. Pumpkin soup. I haven't had that in a while. You know, we are torturing Kuma by slowly telling him these delicious ingredients. Before long, you're gonna hear my stomach growling. That has actually happened. We were talking about food and then my stomach's like, grrr, feed me. God damn it. This is not fair. I mean, Hutchin's in Japan right now, so there's no one to cook for me. Normally, Hutchin would cook. And at 12, she would bring me she'd bring me a smoothie. And then she'd bring me lunch. But now I'm on my own. So I gotta cook myself. So I've got that torture period between finishing the stream and being able to eat something because I need to cook it myself. It's torture, I tell you. It's torture. But luckily I've stocked up on pasta and pasta sauce. So I could just boil the ravioli and then the pasta. DoorDash Kumo will save you. Yeah, but that's like opening a door to diabetes. If I get too comfortable ordering take-in or take-out to your door, I'll never cook, and then I'll just keep eating fast food and then diabetes. Do we have a Discord food channel? Yes, we do. There is a thread called Food, where people take photos of the food that they've cooked and they've eaten and they're bored and all this sort of stuff. Basically, if you're hungry, don't go there. It's very bad. See, I'm already starting to drool. I'm already thinking about the pictures of the ice creams and the gelatos people were posting. I'm just dying. It's gotten late. That won't do. It seems to let my passion get the better of me. Haven't we all?
Anyway.
But I'm so close to solidifying a thesis on the policies of the current administration. I'd like to continue. Never have I met someone with whom I can exchange ideas so freely.
You hear me?
However, let us continue after supper.
You understand?
Isn't supper 1p? No, that's super. Ah, fair enough. I would be a failure as a role model if I were to disturb the life's rhythm of a growing child. Nagisa, you can't get offended by that. You take pride in the fact that you're a child. Nagisa had to process that. What is it? Don't tell me you snacked too much and spoiled your appetite. Of course not. After such an intense discussion, I'm quite hungry.
I see.
Then to the restaurant we go. To fuel our efforts and maintain our health, sustenance is required. You sure are into this effort stuff. Naturally, effort is vital in life to build up strength.
Hey.
As my debate partner, I must ask, is effort truly that vital?
What does this mean?
I beg your pardon?
Like I said.
It's an endless cycle of effort, and more effort to meet expectations with no end in sight.
But
aren't there a lot of people who ultimately don't end up with a single thing they want? That may be true, yes. The world in which we live is far from a fair one.
Got it!
But even so, that's society's error.
Huh?
Nani?
You hear me?
Effort is rewarded, especially for kids who believe in the power of effort.
You understand?
That should be the true goal of society. It is my goal to build such a society.
Don't mess with me.
Build a society? That's a pretty childish idea. Have you not considered it yet?
Huh?
Nani?
You hear me?
You're a hard worker who studies a lot, worthy of respect. After debating with you, this is evident. As long as you put in the effort, you will surely become someone who can help build a new society.
Huh?
Me? Build a new society?
Count on it.
Indeed. What kind of world would you want?
Huh?
That's not something I've ever thought about. Oh, there's no need to answer now. Just keep it in the back of your mind from today forward.
Got it.
When you find the answer, I'd be more than happy to exchange ideas with you again. I never even considered changing society myself,
But
I'll give it some thought. Yes, I'll be looking forward to it. See, here's the unfortunate thing. You could try to change society with the best of intentions, but unfortunately you won't be able to because there's too many barriers of entry. And then at the same time, human nature is to be lazy. Nature favors the lazy, the path of least resistance. So, unless you're effectively a tsunami in terms of being a tidal wave that has enormous power, able to restructure large segments of society, you won't be able to change a lot. Say, for example, if you're a simple politician that's, preaching rhetoric, 9 times out of 10, nothing will happen. Some people will agree with you, yes. You might get elected into office, yes, but you won't be able to enact any policies. And even if you do, people won't exactly change because it takes too much time. Whereas if, say, for example, you're a multi-billionaire, you could create or buy up an entire social media network and then manipulate the algorithm in order to change people's outlook into life. And then as a byproduct, you would socially condition them into changing. You could do that. Yeah. Which characters are we doing today? Taka and Mondo have won. We are breaking Kuma. If we keep mentioning food, he will suffer through the stream. Please don't. I feel you, Kuma. I'm allergic to everything that I can't eat. Wait. I feel you, Kuma. I'm allergic to everything, so I can't eat anything. How do you survive? What's my favorite Danganronpa ship? I don't know. There's a few good ones. I never realized how entertaining Mew and Mikan were until last week. And that was pretty hilarious. I loved it. It was so funny. Those two, oh my god. Oh my god, that is an R-rated stream in itself. Hey Kuma, have you heard of Persona dancing spin-off games? I've had a lot of fun with them. I was wondering if you ever thought to try them. I think I've heard of it. I think they call it like Persona 5 Dancing Spotlight, Dancing Starlight, or something like that. I've heard of it, but I'll be honest, I've never been into dancing games. Like, I've never been into it. So I'd be one of those awkward people that's like, cool. You can dance to the beat. As an American, just start a company very hard, then lobbying. Yes, bribery, the way to do things. Dancing in Starlight, I think. That's the one. Alright, what is going on here? Why not watch a few videos on it? That is a good point. Did anyone actually link any of those videos during the meme stream? I don't remember. Have I actually seen any videos? I don't actually remember. It's been a while. Actually, have I even edited out all the reaction videos for Persona 5? No, I haven't. Fuck! I've got so much to do. Yes, splendid. I see you've been studying diligently. Sorry, I just had some re-zero PTSD. Yes, splendid. I see you've been studying diligently, even away from school, Rantaro.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I couldn't slack off knowing you've made homework and quizzes for me, Kiyotaka.
I see.
Oh, quizzes from Kiyotaka, you say? Intriguing. Could I bother you to make one for me as well?
I'm very happy right now.
For one with a passion for learning, say no more. I'm thrilled to study alongside kindred spirits. My education prior to high school was inadequate, so I'd like to make up for it now. Byakuya.
Got it.
You can count on me. I'll be there alongside you, cheering on your effort with all my might.
How should I put
But
this?
judging from your test results, Byakuya, you sure don't seem to be lacking in education.
Wow, impressive.
Did you study that much all on your own? Talk about impressive. That's a given while borrowing Byakuya Togami's likeness. Just imagine him with poor grades. True enough, I can't imagine it's easy becoming another person entirely. Byakuya, your efforts deserve rewarding, but living a lie is far from an admirable life. I don't even know how to respond. Such blatant disrespect for your studies. Kiyotaka, you're making a mountain of a molehill.
Don't worry.
Simply acknowledging my life up to now and supporting me is all I can ask for.
That's right.
My talent is my own burden to bear. You need not concern yourself with it.
So insured.
Right, so let's cherish our study time together while we can, side by side. You remember in Danganronpa Future Arc when there was that one guy walking with the group and I was like, who the F is that? And then everyone's like, that's the imposter. And I'm like, oh yeah, he doesn't actually look like Byakuya. Holy crap, is that what he looks like? He had like no facial features. That was nuts. I know about Persona dancing games because Crystal has danced a few of the game's choreographies. Oh, that's cool.
So long. Farewell.
Something one could consider reacting to. I'll have to definitely edit out those Persona reaction videos and see where we are with that. Definitely. I gotta get on top of that. Hutchon is away. I don't have Hutchon around, which means there's no Hutchon time. Which means it's just dancing time. I mean, editing time. Did I say dancing time? Holy fuck, I said dancing time. I was gonna say Kuma time, but I didn't want to call it Kuma time because that sounds weird. So I was supposed to say editing time, but I ended up saying dancing time. Now everyone's gonna think Kuma dances in his spare time. Which he doesn't. But no one would believe me because I just said it and everyone would think it's a Freudian slip, but it's not. It's just that my brain is trying to distract itself from food. What's my favorite character in each game? That's a tough one. I have a few favorites for all the games. I keep mentioning it every stream. But I definitely love Monokuma. I love Mukuro. I definitely respect Sakura. I like Kirigiri, as does everybody. I definitely like... Who was in Danganronpa 2? Gundam. Really awesome guy. Really awesome guy. Who else do I like? Definitely like Maki. Definitely like Gonta. Brain fart moment. Mew's hilarious. Like, so many good characters. So many good characters. I would just recommend watching a few of the playthroughs and you'll see me just go through all these phases of liking different characters. Remember, did you end up reacting to the gameplay and stories of AI 2? I didn't. I gotta do that. Thanks for reminding me. I didn't even react to the World of Warcraft ones. God damn it. Kuma, what the fuck? It's been a busy week at work. What kind of excuse is that? It's games, man. You're working from home. Watch the trailers, son. Alright, I'll watch the trailers. Alright then. Alright. I'll watch the trailers today. I'll have lunch and I'll watch the trailers. I'll do that. Thank you for reminding me. Why so hunched, Gonta? Does your stomach hurt?
No.
No, Gonta fine. Gonta's simply greeting bugs in sea. Sorry, wait, what? Bugs. Are there bugs in the sea? I suppose this is a virtual world. Ah, that reminds me. I think I saw mosquitoes last night. They put bugs native to Jabberwock Island here just for Gonta. Monokub said they're not real bugs, but to Gonta, bugs are very real.
I see.
I see. For your assignment, the existence of bugs here would be positively indispensable. So it was all to help Gonta, in which case I must endure this itching on my arms and legs. Can't you, like, get them off you?
Hey,
Mosquitoes must really like Kiyotaka. I want to give you ointment for that later.
I'm very happy
Surely,
right now.
that would be most helpful.
Oh,
Oh, look out. There's a bug under your foot. Oh, pardon me. I was awfully rude to your friend then. Even at the sea, there are insects. I had no idea. I'm clearly slacked on my biology studies. You expect bugs in mountains, not sea, but many bugs actually live at sea. No, I don't expect bugs in the mountains. Mountains are cold. I expect bugs in the forests. Forests are humid.
hey,
Bugs hide in sand or plants on beach. Look closely and give warm hello to bug.
I see.
Very well. The sight of bugs in a bright and open place may be somewhat more welcoming as well. Isn't it wonderful? Gonta will be so happy if Kiyotaka get along with Gonta's friends. I think Gonta would hate what Australians do when spiders get into their homes. Do you like racing? You mean like horse racing, car racing, people racing? What are some ideas you have for unlocking new potential in your talent? Potential. I've always believed that hard work leads to infinite potential. Right. Why don't I demonstrate just how powerful my vision for the world truly is? I strive to build a pure and just society. I'll create a world where no hard worker suffers. I'll build a society with hope for our children. See, I'm kind of scared with the last one. I can feel that Nagito somewhere has a hard-on right now. I will strive to build a pure and just society. See, good luck with building a pure society. Like, a just society maybe, but a pure society, good luck with that. Oh god. Oh god. This is not going well. Our splendid work. I'm so proud of you, Kiyotaka. Our tune-up praises you as well. But you are mistaken on one thing. What? That's impossible. I'm never mistaken.
Right,
Ah, but you are. If you desire a pure and just society, you'd best honor Atuna's decisions. Atuna decides what is right and what is wrong. Nyahahaha.
Just hold on.
Angie, your faith is your own business, but I cannot abide by excluding others.
No, no.
I'm not excluding anyone.
Cause Atua says so.
Atuna is simply speaking through me. I see. I guess that's how you'd see it. Pure and just may not mean the same things to everyone. I must ponder on my principles. I decided to work out what it truly means to have a pure and just society. Yeah, see, that's what's gonna trip you up. Different interpretations of morals and ethics. Society. Cars. I like cars, I like driving, but I don't actually watch racing. It's kind of the same reason why I don't watch people actually fighting. I enjoy it, but I don't spectate. I mean, I'll spectate a little bit, but I get bored. Like, I'll watch a little bit, see a few tricks that I want to try, and then I'll get bored. Then I want to go eat something. Expanding one's possibilities. This camp has been a golden opportunity. The ethics committee will hear about this one. Expanding one's possibilities. This camp has been a golden opportunity.
You hear me?
Nekomaru, there's something I'd like to ask you.
Oh.
Oh, what is it? I'm ready to answer anything.
In other words,
I ask you then, as the superior manager, what do you think is most important in improving efforts? Assuming you're talking about athletes, let's see, what's most important? Goals, records, elevations, that sort of cycle. Could you explain it in greater detail?
oh,
First, goals. That includes goals that practically feel too absurd to aim for. But also goals that can be completed today that require just a little push to advance. I see, so a plan is the necessary foundation. What's next? Records. Record your daily results to keep up to date on your present condition.
pay attention.
When you see your records improving over time, it also serves as a great motivator. You have absolutely no idea how right Nekomaru is with that. I remember when I was stuck in university, like at the beginning of university, in my little studio apartment all by myself. And then I had that little thing where in the middle of summer I ate too much ice cream, and then I went on the scale and I was like, holy crap, I'm a fat motherfucker. And then I threw away the ice cream and I ate nothing but kangaroo meat, which is just pure protein and vegetables. And a little bit of fruit because I was craving sugar. And then I started working out. My god, was I pathetic at it. But the thing was, I created this sheet of paper with lines, and then I basically had progress. I just started with things like push-ups, sit-ups, squats, planks, that sort of thing. And I could barely do anything. But over the next few months, I could do more repetitions and do things for longer. And then I felt motivated because I was getting better and better at it. So Nekomaru is definitely right. Being able to visually see your progress is important because you might not necessarily be able to see it physically when you look at the mirror. You'll look at the mirror and you'll be like, my god, I'm not improving. But in actuality, you are. As an Aussie, have you had crocodile? You can buy crocodile at the supermarket. It tastes kind of like chicken. I was disappointed.
I see.
That can even be applied to studies, and I'm sure to adopt that. And last, elevations. That means assessments by both others and yourself. You must recognize your abilities.
Oh.
Then you have someone you trust go over the results and help you discover a whole new you.
However,
If you can't assess yourself, you'll be anxious. If others don't elevate you, you can't grow.
oh,
How much importance on one place on an evaluation depends on the athlete. Me, I provide support.
what is it?
And then you record any discoveries from your elevations, and then from there you find your goals.
Yeah.
Actually, perhaps I have been neglecting to go over the evaluations of my peers.
Count on it.
Thank you, Nekomaru. With your help, I should be able to strive even further.
Huh?
What? I didn't do much.
However,
Not like you're an athlete under me, anyway. I didn't provide any specific instructions.
show some spirit.
So consider my words mere reference material. Go forth and forge your own path. Yes, it was helpful indeed. While attending Hope Speak Academy, I was helped by others and learned the joy of cooperation. I'll forever make your words a part of who I am. You have my gratitude, Mr. Ultimate Team Manager. Holy crap, I just learned something from Nekomaru. I don't think I've ever had crocodile before. It's in the game section. It's next to the kangaroo. And next to the emu. Yes, you can eat emu. I think they might call it venison. Certain places here in the US have alligator meat as well. Isn't the difference between a crocodile and an alligator whether it's freshwater or saltwater? Unless I'm mistaken. See, now I have to know. What is the difference between a crocodile and an alligator? Is it size or is it freshwater, seawater, saltwater? See, I need to know now. My head is itching. Someone needs to tell me. If someone doesn't tell me, I won't be able to survive. What does emu taste like? It's very tough, very protein, very stringy. Australia lost to emus twice in a war. Yes, alligators are freshwater, crocodiles are saltwater. Thank you. I can now sleep. That would have kept me up at night. That's one of those things that comes into your head in the middle of the night, and if you don't get the answer, you can't go to sleep. It's horrible. I'm one of those people. And what actually sucks is you grab your phone and the blue light actually wakes you up.
Hey!
Also, the snout shape is different. What other Aussie A's creatures do we need to wonder about? You can actually eat koala. However, they are now an endangered species, so you can't eat them. But there is a restaurant in Australia that used to grill koala. Yes. For me, it isn't answers. I can't sleep because I'm thinking about stories. Oh. I had that happen sometimes. Listen up, if I win, you'd better shower me with all the snacks I can eat.
That's right.
Yeah, a promise is a promise. Psst. Kirumi said that today's snacks are cream puffs.
Alright!
Really? In that case, victory is totally mine. Nobody can beat the PE king himself. Ah, a race? What a splendid and healthy activity.
You hear me?
But a fair race needs a judge, so allow me to play the role.
Got it.
Cool, please do. Alright, let's go, Masaru.
Take this!
Bring it, get ready to be lapped. See, you know what's really good about this? The Warriors of Hope are actually finding, I don't want to call them adults because they're still in high school, but they're finding older people that they can relate to and see that they're not so bad. That is such a good thing. It's really, really good for them. Maybe they'll stop being serial killers. Get ready to be lapped.
Got it!
Let us begin. On your marks, get set.
And the name of the game
Check it out. I
is-
really am the fastest and the strongest.
Damn.
Damn, he's good. These little ultimates aren't messing around.
Yeah.
Hate to admit it, but those cream puffs are yours. You're still growing, so go to town, kiddo.
Duh.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna stuff them down until I hurl. I can't wait to brag to everyone. I figured he was a bratty kid, but seeing him like this brings a smile to my face. Kaito, I never took you for... Something on your mind, bud?
Well done.
Damn though, he's got a bright future. I was swimming my ass off and I still got wrecked.
Count on it.
So it seems. Surely I wouldn't fare any better.
All right.
Well crap, now I'm all snackless. Maybe I'll score a yakisoba at the Monokub's place. Allow me to accompany you. I'll gladly spit a dango if you'd like. And now I have the dango song. Dango, 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 God damn it, Clannad! You know, Hutchin actually caught me once singing that song. And she's like, how do you know that song? And I'm like, Hutchin, it's in an anime. And she's like, really? Because they used to play that song in 7-Elevens. She told me, because Hutchin used to work in a 7-Eleven. And she's like, they used to play that song at 7-Eleven. The Dango song that they had in Clannad. And I'm like, wait, so you don't get PTSD every time you hear that song? And she's like, no, what's Clannad? And I'm like, oh my god. Hutchan, there's this anime you need to watch. It's so wholesome and funny. Oh god, that anime. Kill me now. That anime is the definition of you have to make it through the dark tunnel, otherwise you will forever be in depression. Just make it to the other end of that tunnel. It is the only way. That is the best way I can describe that anime. Oh god. We need to watch that. R.I.P. the trickster turkey. He squabbled and then boom. I must be forgetting the reference. Trickster turkey. I remember a fat cat landing on the hood of a car. I remember a robot in the middle of a field. I remember a kindergarten teacher with a pet pig. That was hilarious. Oh god, we need to watch that. Anime be weird, man. What? That was all of his events? Alright, we gotta get his level up. I still need to watch it. I'm scared though, because I'm an easy crier. Sometimes, like, the second to last episode of Assassination Classroom really fucked me up. Okay, to be fair, that episode also fucked me up. Like, Assassination Classroom was actually quite emotional. So I can't hold that against you. However, Clanid's just as bad. Actually, Clanid's worse. Because it's not an episode. It's a season. So you don't get a sad episode. You get a depressing season. A whole season. But yes, you should watch it. You know what's going to be horrible? I have a feeling if Hachan starts watching it, she's going to want to stop watching it. But the only way to get through the depression is to finish watching it. That is the only way. Alright, let's go level up Kiyotaka. He needs to get his levels. We need to get his My Future event. Without trying to offend people, what's your favorite anime? See, that's a hard one. My absolute favorite... See, that's... Oh my god. You're putting me on the spot here. See, I would struggle to give you my absolute favorite. I would struggle. Because if someone was asking me to recommend anime, I'd be recommending the good ones. Like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Death Note, Code Geass, you know, like really good ones. But I don't have an absolute favorite anime. Like if you put a gun to my head and you told me you can only watch one anime for the rest of your life, I'd struggle. I really would. You guys are choosing Assassination Classroom? Assassination Classroom is really good, but I wouldn't put it as my, like, absolute favorite. I really enjoyed it. It's really good, but I wouldn't put it as my absolute favorite. Because there's so many good options. That's the problem. Too many good things. Detective Conan is really high, though. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. You guys have mentioned it a few times, and apparently it's over 1,000 episodes. What about Initial D? I haven't seen it. That's the one with the driving, isn't it? I saw the advertisement that they did for the Toyota 86. Because that was the car that I ended up getting. I missed my car. Some guy totaled it.
Rise and shine, Ursine.
On my fucking birthday. A year ago.
Farewell.
My car died on my birthday a year ago. Worst birthday ever. My car literally got written off on my birthday in front of the house. I loved that car. I'd say Hunter x Hunter. I haven't seen that one either, but you guys have been recommending it. Must be good. My favorite anime personally is Beastars. Great characters and story themes are deep and thought-provoking and amazingly beautiful. That's always a good anime that makes you think. Wait, the GI-86 or the GT-86? The GTS-86. It was a 2015 model. So if you want to see my car, you basically just have to look up Toyota 86 White Aero Kit. That was my car. I loved it. I loved that fucking car. Fucking loved it. I didn't even redline it. I looked after it so well. And it's dead. If I knew that was gonna happen, I would have been drifting it down the road every day. Fuck up the suspension and everything. Actually, no, I did redline it one time. I told you guys. We were going to Queensland. We're going to Queensland for a wedding. And so we were going from Sydney to Queensland. And there were basically bushfires. And they were like, oh, you have to book a plane. There's bushfires. You might not be able to drive. And then when we decided to drive, it was fine. We were driving from Sydney to Queensland. And it was like, fine. You could actually see where the bushfire was. We were driving down one of the roads. And you could literally see where the fire got up to. Like, you will see dry trees. And then at a certain point, scorched earth. Looked like the frickin' apocalypse. And then you would go up to these big signs. You know how you have those big green signs, which basically tell you this town in 10 kilometers, this town in 20 kilometers, this town in 200 kilometers? That was a sheet of metal that was melted. The text was just melted off. Anyway, we were fine on the way to the wedding. When we were coming back, we were driving on these country roads. It was like a main road, but it was like 2 lanes. And we're driving. And we basically go to stop at, it was like a fuel stop, but it was supposed to have a lunch thing as well. So I sort of stopped the car, and I'm like, all right, let's go get something to eat. Hachan's like, the door's closed. She needed to go to the bathroom. The door was closed. And I was just like, and I looked up, and it was like thick black smoke. I grabbed my phone, like GPS is on, I'm like, what's going on? And it's like fire half a kilometer away. And I'm like, Hachan, get in the car. She's like, what? I'm like, get in the fucking car. We'll get in the car. Was doing 180 on like a country road. It wasn't a dirt road. It was like a bitumen. It was a proper road, but it was a country road. And it's like this at times. Anyways, at one point, I'm doing 180, mind you. 180 kilometers an hour. At one point, there's like a little bit of a, you know, like a little bit of a, like a, it's not a bump, but it's like a little bit of a hill. And so we're going, and that hill happens. Have you guys played GTA San Andreas? And you know when you like go on a ramp and the car gets airtime? It was like that, except on that little hill we got airtime. We were in the air for about 6-7 seconds. Like we're driving, it's like boom. As soon as it landed on the road again, it was like I'm like, all right, do not move the steering wheel because if you start overcorrecting, that's how you flip and fucking die. It lands, and as soon as it landed, I'm like, well, there goes the fucking suspension. It was like one of the greatest things ever. Mind you, we were half a kilometer away from a literal bushfire that could have killed us. Because there was no one around. The place had been closed down. The roads, they told everyone, do not go there. Like, do not, because if you're surrounded by the bushfires, you're basically fucked. You've got nowhere to go. The air is basically all smog, so you get a carbon monoxide poisoning. You've got no access to water. You're basically dead. So there I am trying to beat a fucking bushfire that's heading our way. Best thing ever. God, I love that car. I fucking love that car. This was my fucking car. Let me put it on the meme screen. This was my freaking car. Let me find it for you guys. Can I put it on the big screen? This was my freaking car. It was the white one. Basically like this one. I'm doing on the small preview. This was my car. Fucking loved it. Fucking loved my car. And it died. It was parked in front of the house. It was like fucking 5:30 a.m. I'm making a coffee. It's my birthday. I'm getting ready to go to the city for work. And I just hear... boom! I look outside the window. My front bonnet is like this. See how the front bonnet of a car is flat? This part here? It was like this. I run outside. You know, wearing like a singlet and shorts. It's cold. It's like 4 degrees. I go there. My car's fucked. It got pushed 2 meters into the back of the truck that was parked in front of it. It got pushed 2 meters. I look at the car that hit it. It was 10 meters down the road. It's a residential street. He did like a full flip 180 degrees. His mirrors completely gone. All of his windows shattered. The front window shattered. Rear window shattered. Side mirrors shattered. His front bumper like fucking 3 meters away from the car. His tires blown out. His rims, I don't know where the fuck the rims were. They were somewhere. But like his car was totaled. The guy must have been doing more than 120 in a residential street. And we're on top of a hill. So he was going uphill more than 120 an hour. Smashed. I have to get you guys the photos. He clipped the side of the car. The rear part of the car, like, well, you know, where's my mouse? I can't see it. There it is. There's the mouse. The rear part of the car, this part here was gone. This was gone. So you see here where the line is, where the light is? Imagine, like, you know when you cut a cake? How you, like, cut the cake and you remove the slice? This part of the car was gone. Like, cut through. Gone. Like, the fucking bumper was gone. The whole side was gone. Around kilometers. It was doing more than 120 kilometers now. It was gone. But the best part was, even though the back of the car was completely cut off, the front of the car crashed into the truck that was in front of it. The whole bonnet's gone. The engine's probably dead. When I opened the car to get my things out of it, the driver's cabinet was completely fine. The airbags didn't prematurely engage because they can actually do damage to you. But like once you got into the car, it felt perfectly comfortable. There was nothing wrong with it. So the back was dead, the front was dead, and the driver's cabinet was good. And I was just like, holy shit, Toyota, you actually built a bloody sturdy car. But I fucking loved my car. It got murdered on my fucking birthday. I fucking ordered this motherfucker. Spent 6 months waiting for it to be built in Japan and shipped to Australia. Got it 7 months after ordering it. And it got killed on my fucking birthday. Can someone play some sad violin music, please? Please. Sad violin music. Alexa, play Despacito. And you weren't even drinking when it happened. You see, what screwed me was that I didn't get to destroy the car. Like, if I destroyed it, that would have been on me. But I looked after it. Like, the car was mint. Apart from that one time I had to escape from a bushfire at 180 kilometers an hour and probably killed the suspension. But other than that, the car was mint. Except that one time. Hutchin hated that car because I called the car my girlfriend. Hutchin hated the car. I referred to the car as my girlfriend. She hated that fucking car. She probably cursed it. She probably did some Japanese voodoo magic. I also have a Toyota, so I get that feeling. Oh. That must have been an intervention from God or the devil not allowing you nice things. Well, to be fair, it happened, and I got the insurance payout for it like 2 weeks later. You know, it was a write-off. And I got 30 grand for it. And at that time was like, you know, the crypto slump. And so I ended up putting 20 grand in crypto. So technically, the money that I got from the car that I put in crypto can probably buy me a new one now. And the new one is coming out. But I can't justify buying a new car again. It's just too pricey for what it is. Like, it's 45 grand. I mean, it's a sexy car, but it's 45 grand. It's 45 grand, man. It's 45 grand. Plus, you gotta hodl. You gotta hodl that shit. We're going to the moon. Oh. She probably prayed to a tuna. She probably did. Yeah, that's a pleasant reminder. My birthday's in like a month. And it's also the anniversary of the death of my car. Does anyone know how good Tribe 9 is? Does it compare to how good Kodaka's other anime Akudama Drive was? I'll be honest, I haven't watched Tribe 9. I actually liked Akudama Drive. Akudama Drive was fun to watch. I don't know about Tribe 9 though. Tribe 9 is like baseball, and I'm like, what? At least Akudama Drive had fights. Alright. Thank you for distracting me. I appreciate that, thank you. There's a festival happening soon where you can try things unrelated to your talent. It has been decided that I am to do an outdoor mime performance for the festival. Is that their ingenious way of getting him to shut up? Oh my god, which evil genius planned this? Their way of getting Kiyotaka not to cause trouble is making him do a mime.
I see.
The festival is part of camp, thus an official school function. I must put everything into it. Maybe I'll practice with the older Byakuya. Perhaps Mahura can be of assistance. Maybe Junko can give me some advice.
Hold on a sec.
No, you're gonna lose your balance. You're gonna lose your balance. Pay attention to your center of gravity.
I see.
Understood. How does this look?
And plus,
Getting there. Now extend your focus to the tips of your fingers or you'll look totally amateur. Yes, ma'am. How's this? Thanks to Junko's drill sergeant instruction, my performance improved drastically. He doesn't know how close he is to the mark. I saw a photo of a light on the distance with like a firestorm in the background. Taka performing as a mime. Byakuya or Celeste, probably. It kind of sounds like something Kokichi would do. No, but Kokichi would fuck around with him personally. He wouldn't... See, it is something that Kokichi would do. Because Kokichi would figure it out really quickly. One guy said, dude, that's a mystery box. Life. Alright, we need to get Taka some levels. Come on, Taka, level up, boy. Damn, Taka hits hard. How many levels does he get? Damn it, 70. Why did they give him 7 levels?
Rise and shine, Earth-sign.
So, that's right.
So long. Farewell.
I hate when they go ding, yay! Oh, let down. That's just painful. Come on, we're gonna get him levels. I think we have to get him to like 90 to get his My Future event. We have like 15 days, we'll be fine. Hit it. Oh. How time flies. How time flies. So this is why I should buy a tank. Someone crashes into a tank. If it's anything like GTA, their car will blow up. That's like my favorite thing about GTA. If you accidentally hit any car with a tank, it just blows up. Like, even if you nudge it. Like, you're trying to obey the traffic rules in GTA San Andreas and you're driving a tank, and someone hits your tank, like, even a little bit, their car just blows up. It was the most ridiculous thing ever.
That's wonderful. So then, it's okay.
Alright, Kiyotaka's getting some boobs.
Hell yeah!
I could so see Mono Kid putting breast implants on a guy. He'd be into that. And he would just say, hell yeah! I am a child. I am a child. What the hell? While walking through the sea of stalls. Oh, he's drunk. A drunken Mono Kid picked a fight with me. He's gonna cause some serious trouble with someone at this rate. I should keep a watch over him. Wasn't the imposter the only person whose surgery failed? Some days later, he gave me a bunch of honey as thanks for looking after him. Lucky, I want some honey. You mean in canon his surgery failed? Or in our playthroughs? You know how he'd say he'd get a rock hard rager? Does he actually have, you know, like chest hair and stuff? Or did he just put that there himself? Is he like the only monocub going through puberty? He must be like the eldest one then. He's going through that rebellious phase during your playthrough. I think a few other people had it fail. I think a few. But he was one of them. And so we didn't end up using him. Anyway, it's not a biggie. Neither here nor there. Alright, we're gonna get our My Future event in no time. I wish they had an option where you could just end the remainder of the things, but that wouldn't make any sense because you'd miss out on the My Future event. Seriously, Monokuma's looking like a dictator. He reminds me of that North Korean lady that presents the news. You know the one I'm talking about? It's that lady that's always wearing the traditional Korean outfit and she presents the news in North Korea. And she's the only one that ever presents the news in North Korea. And she's been doing it for how many years? A lot. The meme is basically, until that lady announces it, it's not legitimate. Come to think of it, Hajime had a canon surgery because of the Izuru thing. Exactly. That's how OP the surgery is. It's been a wild ride, but our time here is almost over. We're having a bonfire as a send-off.
Count on it.
What an invaluable and informative time I've had. Straying from my comfort zone was so refreshing. I'm glad to have worked with the other Byakuya. I enjoy speaking with the child prodigies. Discussing the reverse course was enjoyable. Yeah, so you've got Mahi, no, not Mahiru, Kamaru. This is Kamaru. Let's go with the kids.
Hey!
Would you ever go to North Korea willingly? No. No. Remember that kid that went to North Korea and stole the flag at the airport and got sentenced to hard labor and only made it back home to the US after he was in a coma from being almost worked to death? With all the countries that I have yet to visit, why on earth would I go to North Korea? I've got so many other countries to visit. Why would I go to North Korea? What would I even do in North Korea? I don't even like basketball. Greetings, Nagisa. Are you having fun? Not any more than usual, no. I'm returning to my room once I'm done eating.
Got it!
In that case, would you mind sharing your opinions of this field trip with me?
Hey now.
This field trip is for you people. What do you mean, you people? We're simply extras. Do you really need an extra's opinion?
You hear me?
The opinions of those on the outside are important too. It's my duty to lend you an ear.
My name is Nagisa
I thought it was
Shingetsu.
odd. Supposedly, it's to hone your talents, yet you were given unrelated tasks.
Now,
As a result, we had to deal with the mono beasts and like ridiculous excesses. The security left something to be desired, but inviting others from the outside was hardly excessive.
In other words,
At the very least, I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to speak with you and Hajime. You're an odd one.
seriously.
You do know that, right? I talked with Nagisa about the field trip. Here's the weird thing. He doesn't actually have an event with Hajime. And he said he got to speak with Hajime. What's he talking about? For the unique experience? But isn't the entire tourist experience of North Korea that you're only able to see the pre-approved places? And the tour guide is pre-approved? It's not like you can communicate with the locals. You're not gonna have the experience. You're gonna get the experience. You get what I mean? I mean, if that's what you want, why don't you just go to China and go anywhere where Disney films next to the death camps? I mean, concentration camps. Yeah, because that makes it so much fucking better. Probably during the earlier fixed story events, one option was Hajime. Probably during the unrelated thing to your talent was probably Hajime, you're right. Alright, time to seize my future event. I was asked to remodel the restaurant. I'm brainstorming about the interior now. See, now I'm getting AI the Somnian File flashbacks. Monarcha laughed, China. God, no. A horror theme. Horror and summer go hand in hand, right? Let's go with that. A few things are spookier than pitch darkness. I'll dim the lights as low as they'll go. Nobody can even see what they're eating. Fortitude increased. Sigh, these shelves are an utter disaster. How can anyone find anything like this? And this table is covered in crumbs. Who thought it was a good idea to eat in the library?
Excuse me.
Hello there, Taka. Assisting with cleaning?
count on it.
It's only right to clean up after oneself, and I made great use of this facility throughout camp. Then please, allow me to help. But, whoa, this is a virtual world. It's gonna get destroyed as soon as you leave. Why would you clean it? Isn't the whole point to leave a mess? Then please, allow me to help. By all means, can I ask you to sort that shelf then?
Understood.
As you wish. I see someone else had the same idea. Nani?
Hey,
We studied here as much as you. You could have asked us for some help cleaning.
I think maybe.
Did you both come to clean of your own volition? I just assumed that's what you would do.
well, yeah.
Virtual world or not, I'd feel bad about leaving a mess behind anywhere I spent time in.
Actually,
Plus, we made Kirumi handle the cleaning this entire trip, so now's our last chance to chip in.
You hear me?
I respect that. You can handle the back area then.
Hey!
Good day to you, Nagisa. Are you here to return some books? Yeah, I didn't want you raging on us about all the books me and the kids never returned, so
I see!
thank you for bringing them all back. Good work, Nagisa. I mean, if I didn't, no one would have. Before I entered Hope's Peak, I believed it would be a lonely journey, each student fighting alone. But I was wrong. With time and close observation, you can build a relationship with anyone.
Yeah.
I will continue to serve as a moral officer, so you, my peers, have the best environment to grow. No, I must think bigger. I'll rebuild society into something more accommodating for them.
Listen.
Quit mumbling to yourself and get back to work. If you're done over there, come help me here. My apologies. I'll be right there. Someone somewhere ships those two. There's actually a restaurant in my city that's in complete darkness. I think for blind awareness or something. It's a pretty interesting experience, or so I've heard. I think that's a great way to do it. I think that's an absolute great way to do it. A little bit of empathy goes a long way. And it's very difficult to empathize unless you've actually shared a similar experience. So by sharing the experience at least once, you might be able to better appreciate it and be more thoughtful about it. Like, you know how throughout the city you've got the pathways that have the markings? That's effectively for blind people. You might not notice it, but there's markings throughout the city to allow blind people to walk. Yeah. Yeah. And then you notice part of the city that doesn't have it, and you're like, holy crap. There was this really good restaurant called Black Skirt and the Food, and was really good, but it was pretty dark. The fruits of my labor may be small today, but they shall be my foundation for the future. Yeah! Development complete. Ba-na-na-na. Complete darkness to your room? I like to sleep in complete darkness. It helps me sleep. But Hachan likes to leave the windows open so the sun hits us in the morning, and then she wakes up naturally. And I'm like, natural light! Super Kamiguru. Oh, natural light. No! That probably sounds really bad on the outside. Sounds funny in my ears, probably not in yours. I'm sorry, but the guy that played Super Kami Guru in Dragon Ball Z Abridged deserves an award. Best role ever. Alright, Mondo. Do your thing.
That's true.
Instead of developing my talent, I need to figure out what to do with my life without it. What? Well, that was unexpected. I hate the darkness. I guess I feel like something horrific will come after me in my sleep. I mean, that's why I have a knife under my pillow. Mondo is a JoJo reference. I can see that now. I can see that now. What is he doing? We're having a party in the hotel's old building. It'll have to be cleaned thoroughly. What should I do? Clean it with all my might. Slack off. Slack off. A room coated in dust, trash all over the place, a storehouse filled with spiderwebs. This is way too much work for one person. I feel my motivation going down the drain. I gave up on cleaning and moved the party to the beach. Hey, nothing wrong with the beach party. Fucking genius. Isn't there an alternate Danganronpa where the killing game doesn't happen, but they have to give up their talents? Nani? That just sounds like a slice of life anime.
Rise and shine, or sign.
What? That was like the quickest thing ever.
Okie dokie. So, that's right.
So long.
I feel you, McBain. After all, you're never 100% safe. That was a side story? Daya and Mondo, the crazy brothers of the Diamond Gang, Crazy Diamond. Daya and Mondo, the Diamond brothers of the Diamond Gang, Crazy Diamond. Bloody JoJo and that haircut. I never understood the corn cob haircut. But then again, I mean, things change. And like 10 years from now, people are going to be looking at us like we're weirdos. Wait, people already look at us like we're weirdos. Wait a minute.
Right. Yeah. So long. Farewell.
See, here's the cool thing. You guys know how I'm butt buddies with Cheeky. So when I sleep, the most comfortable position for me to sleep is on my left side. Because that's the best way to sleep, because your stomach and your digestion and all that stuff works really well. But when I'm looking to the left, my back is to the door. So what Cheeky does is she's looking at the door, but she presses her butt against my butt. Therefore, we are butt buddies. If anyone comes through the door, she'll start barking like crazy. So I feel safe. But I still keep my right hand under the pillow. So we're truly safe. However, if I'm looking to the right at the door, she'll basically just like sleep at my feet. Or sleep between me and Hutchin. That way she can be butt buddies to two people. Like she will literally go in between us and be like, So cute. So fucking cute. Oh my god. I don't know where she got that personality, but my god, it is adorable. I love her to bits. I love her to bits. I don't know how anyone could not like animals. I mean, oh my god. I think you have to have an animal and have the animal bond with you in order to truly appreciate it. I mean, like, my uncle, and I call him my uncle, but he's a distant relative. He was bitten by a dog when he was a kid. No, not when he was a kid, but actually pretty recently. Like, he was just walking in front of a dog, and the dog was, like, overly protective and attacked him and bit him. And so he doesn't like dogs. And probably because his kids had a dog while they were growing up and they didn't look after it. And he got sick of having to take the dog for poop and things like that. So he was really against his son getting a dog. Adopting a... What's he called? He's a Staffy. He's a Staffy. That's the breed. Staffy. See, now I'm going to remember that. It's a Staffy. But he started bonding with it. He used to hate him. He's like, go away. Get away from me. Shoot, shoot, shoot. And because the Staffy has separation anxiety, he likes to be around people. Now, when he's going for a walk, because his house is like all the way at the bottom of this massive half-kilometer hill, he actually comes up and occasionally takes the dog for a walk. He started bonding with the fucking dog. He started bonding with the dog. So now every time he sees the dog, he's not telling the dog to shoo, he actually pats him. He's bonding with the fucking dog. Now Cheeky's pissed because he hasn't actually patted Cheeky yet. And she's adorable. So she doesn't handle rejection really well. So she's actually stopped running up to him and she started barking at him. Like, pat me. Pat me, you son of a bitch. Acknowledge me, damn it. Has there been any more news on Kodaka's new game, Enigma Archives Raincode? After World's End Club, I'm kind of like... You know what I mean? I'm just like... Call me when you make another murder simulator. Oh, Chihiro, another fine day for a dip in the oh god, I remember this. In the ocean, huh? Yeah, it sure is.
Hey, degenerate
Sucks
male.
that we have to swim in the same ocean defiled by these sweaty, nasty, degenerate males.
What?
Cheeky's such a slut. Oh, fuck yeah. She'll literally walk up to strangers and be like, rub my titties! And I'm like, Cheeky, you slut. Huh? Do you really gotta be a shithead and tie everything back around to the boys? Huh, she's not in the room with me.
You're the worst of
Takes
the
one
worst.
to know one. And do you have to holler at the top of your lungs? You're so nasty.
Shit.
Gah. Whatever, forget what I said. I ain't gonna waste my breath on this chick.
Hey.
Chihiro, come here a sec.
Hey, come on.
So, just so you know, she's always starting shit with me. Sorry to freak you out there.
It's because...
But it's rough hearing people badmouth you, Mondo, and I feel like I'm deceiving Tenko. I mean, you know how much she hates boys.
What should I do?
We get along so well, so I bet she'd get really upset if she found out about me.
That's true.
Didn't Tenko have like a full breakdown after finding out? In her playthrough? Like, she had a complete breakdown. She couldn't accept it. Mondo handled Tenko really well. He did! He just walked away. He's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. That is winning with some people. Upset? Shit. Should go on a damn rampage. But who cares? No need to be considerate of someone with that much blind hatred.
Huh?
Besides, you're the one who's upset right now, aren't you? Ah, and I yield at the drop of a hat. I really am weak. Hey, how long are you planning on bogarting that frail girl?
Are you alright?
Are you okay, Chihiro? Did this walking anchorism try to pull anything?
I won't forget
No,
you.
that doesn't even matter. Forcing a girl to talk to him alone already makes him guilty.
It's Neo Aikido.
Time to bust out my Neo Aikido and pass judgment. I was trying to say... Chihiro?
You're wrong.
Mondo is my friend. There's no need to worry, Tenko.
I'll protect you.
He threatened you into saying that, didn't he? It's okay. I can see right through this brute.
Hey, come on.
Jeez, lady. Is your head on straight? Degenerate males should keep quiet.
That's...
Tenko.
Huh?
Yes?
You know?
I know how much you dislike boys, but you shouldn't talk like that. If you don't like having us around, we'll leave. Let's go, Mondo. Right. Chihiro? Ah, so she's a tomboy. I never would have guessed. It doesn't matter how many times I see that. I get a headache every single time. Worst part is, there's actually people like that in society. On both sides of the fence. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tenko the Blind. Her conversation gave me a headache. Yeah. Yeah. Wait a minute. I love how it's Super Saiyan, but then at the same time, it reminds me of JoJo. My god. But then again, Super Saiyan is a JoJo reference.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, I just gotta collect my jaw. Check it out, Nekomaru. I've been building some legit muscle, huh?
Oh?
Nice, very impressive. You had massive potential from the start, but you're training damn well. Still, I'm an ant compared to you. I ain't gonna lose to my manager. If you're worrying about comparing sizes, you've got a long way to go. This is the era of soul. Oh, shut up, Kurakuma. The only size you care about is what you can put on your X-rated videos.
You got it all wrong.
Yeah, I know how important the soul is, but wanting to build a strong body is different.
Huh?
Yep, a strong body supports a strong mind, and the accomplishment strengthens the heart.
Right?
Heh, creatures that stress over the flesh have got nothing on me. That's just the facts, Jack. I was born tough, and buddy, this heart ticks with the best of them, and I'm always high as a kite. Of course a robot would never understand the wonders of a good workout. Wait, did I just do a robophobia? Go, I'm sorry about that. Oh my god, you've been talking to Kibo, haven't you?
To tell you the truth.
Hey, no skin off my ass. I got my start in human discrimination anyways. Oh my god, Kuroko, I fucking love you.
That's true.
Well, a metal body ain't such a bad thing either.
Right?
Whoa, is it opposite day or does the dunce get it? Dunce get it. I've been huge in America with this cool ass bod, eh?
However,
Cool ain't quite accurate.
pay attention.
If we're talking about cool metal bodies, how about imagining me turned to steel?
Yo.
Yeah, like a bike, brutal but stylish, rough and rugged, but with them sleek parts.
Hey, damn it.
Now that is just sexy. See, it's totally different from a stuffed animal like you. Mondo, I hope you realize what you just said.
Oh, for sure.
Holy crap, you don't get it. You haven't fallen for me. Beloved by people of all walks of life.
Totally.
I'm intrigued by this fella. How about becoming my assistant?
Stop fucking
Why
around.
don't I chew on broken glass? Don't get near me, rodent.
Yo.
I'm surprised we didn't get an alternate Mechamaru character. This is true. Yo guys, I brought the goods. A fully functional jet-propelled raft.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit, you seriously came through. Can't wait to take this baby for a spin.
I see.
Wow, this is impressive craftsmanship. Do these limiters automatically trigger when in danger?
Of course.
Heck yeah, no point in a sweet ride that shreds anyone who gets on it, you know? Safety is just as important as speed, even more where Miss Sonia's involved. Can we have one interaction with you that isn't about Miss Sonia?
That's true.
Seriously, half your character is Miss Sonia. It's killing me, man. It's killing me. He's right. You're like the Will Smith of Danganronpa. It's killing me. He's right. The writing's only half the story, no matter what you ride. You blast off and then you come back. Ships return to dock and bikes to the garage.
Count on it.
You have my utmost respect, Kazuichi. One must never neglect safety in an endeavor. I must say, I am woefully ill-informed regarding marine traffic laws. Are there speed limits? This is a good point. Are there fucking speed limits in the sea? I should have done more research before coming. I bring shame to prefects everywhere.
It's all good.
Man, no one gives a rat's ass. We're the only two people around, so what's a little tumble or two?
Hey, listen.
Hell, we can't die in this world, so speed limits don't mean jack. Let loose, man.
Just hold on.
It's the principle of the matter. Rules cannot be broken simply because they do not apply. Wait! Whoa! 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 It's the principle. Rules cannot be broken simply because they don't apply. What? What kind of fucking logic is that? Rules cannot be broken simply because they don't apply. But if they don't apply, they can't be the rule. I think it would be best to enjoy ourselves without going too crazy on the speed.
Yo.
Exactly. I'm not so stupid I'd go full throttle with a full load of guys on board.
That's true.
I love blazing down the road at full speed, but even I tone it down when I've got passengers. I'm surprised we didn't see this event, but this is Mondo's event with Taka in it. Keep Miss Sonia's name out of your goddamn mouth. I mean, oh my god, dude. Dude, my favorite part was that he didn't give a fuck about the joke until he looked at her, and then he's like, I'ma smash this motherfucker. It's like, hang on. You heard the joke 2 days prior at the rehearsal. It was fine. You didn't say anything about it. Then you laughed at it, and then you decided to... Anyways, it's Dio, Nekomaru, and Robert Oe Speedwagon, Mondo, talking about muscles. I thought Mondo was a reference to Thingo from part 4 because of the hair. Is Mondo a Speedwagon reference? Huh. I'm referring to the dub VA. Oh.
Oh.
I mean, if it was voiced, probably. But we're reading it. Yo, I heard you're talking about becoming a combator. That right?
What?
What, is that common knowledge now? Well, ain't like it's a secret or nothing.
In other words.
It's not every day an Ultima decides to change his path, so of course folks are curious.
Yeah.
Myself included, of course. I want you to be successful, and I mean that, sincerely.
Yo.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna be one hell of a combator, so if you need a house, I'm your man. Somehow, I doubt such a day will come.
Hey, come on.
You never know.
What?
Really now?
Hell yeah.
I know your situation, and I'm sure you're fed up with other people acting like they get it. But from my personal experience, God damn it, I can't find the words.
That's true.
I have a lot of regrets. Shit I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. Heavy stuff, you know? And yet I'm still breathing, so I can't give up on living. I ain't about to give you a lecture or tell you to do the same as me. That just wouldn't be cool. But still, I want to say something. You sure aren't putting it into words very well, though.
Piece of shit!
Hey, fuck off! This is just the way I am. I get where you're coming from, though. Sorry for killing the mood. I doubt I can become like you, but
Yeah.
I'm still breathing too, so I'll get by. Somehow.
Hey,
Yeah, do that.
It's decided.
And if I ever run into someone who needs a house built, I know exactly who to call. That is wholesome.
Rise and shine.
But yeah,
or
Mondo is
shine.
clearly a Josuke reference. Indeed.
Okie dokie.
Once you start seeing JoJo references, you start seeing them everywhere. Son of a... The hell's with them?
Hold on a sec.
Whoa, why they... There. Whoa, why the pissed off face? Those kids booked it at a crazy speed.
what?
They said I looked scary, made a bunch of noise, and hauled ass away. See, I know how Mondo feels. That traveling merchant in Elden Ring did the same thing to us yesterday. Didn't end well for him.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't threaten them or nothing. It's just they were trying to operate this thing.
Yeah.
Even if this is all virtual, operating a jet coaster is a bit much as little kids. That was a great thing you did, Mondo.
What?
For real? Those brats didn't seem to think so.
Totally.
And yeah, maybe you are a little scary. You're big too, which probably doesn't help.
That's true.
Looking scary is kind of the idea, so I can't really blame the kids. Just... Well, shit. If I'd known there'd be kids here, maybe I would have toned it down a bit. I know, right? With my nails, I have to be careful not to bump them into junk.
Hey, come on.
So we're like avatars or something. Can't we change the way we look?
Yeah.
Damn, that would be nice. Then I wouldn't have to worry about breaking a nail. Why not go for a full makeover, Mondo? You know, if that's even possible.
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah.
Like, lose the pompadour and go for a clean cut like Kiyotaka.
Stop fucking around.
You gotta be shitting me. Over my dead fucking body.
Hey, damn it.
Just like how my bro style matched his beliefs, so does mine, damn it. But what the fuck is your belief? Your haircut is not aerodynamic. What is your belief?
What?
But you wouldn't scare kids if you changed it. It's not like you're changing yourself in reality.
Aww.
It would have been nice if we could design our own avatars. Then I think I might have gone for more of a serious kind of look.
Jesus Christ.
What, you want to look like Toko? I can't even imagine. Yeah, me neither. But that's what makes it fun. Or in reverse, making Kyoko or Peko into a fashionista.
Yo.
Or turning Makoto or Shuichi into playboys. Man, that'd be worth a few laughs.
Totally.
Right? But I guess it's a bit too late to be thinking about that. Damn, I thought she was gonna stumble when he mentioned Makoto. She played it well. She just brushed it off. Nice work. Poor thing, though. She just has to sit back and watch.
Hey!
Oh my god. Why does this feel like teen pregnancy? Yo, Hell on Wheels. Good news, courtesy of your local gorgeous girl genius. I thought up a way to remodel your old bike. It won't even blow out everyone's eardrums now.
Huh?
Huh? Was that? Could have sworn you screwed up my name, but anyway, about my bike, you really think so?
Yeah.
Mondo may be the ultimate biker gang leader, but I can tell he's been considerate with his riding. So you noticed. Ah, Mondo, you considerate son of a bitch.
Well.
Yep, I saw you looking off into space on a night with pleasant wind, looking bored. Of course I want to go full throttle, but a lot of folks study and work hard on assignments at night. I'd ride around on another island far away, but running into beasts would really suck. Heh. Well, your days of cranking your hog in secret are behind you. You'd better be grateful.
What?
That depend on whether or not it works. I poured my soul into that bike. Yeah, it's not the real deal, but I won't settle for half-assery.
You know,
Calm your tits! The remodeling is just for the virtual world, so it will look and feel the same. So I'll take a copy of your bike, program it to be silent with the designated area, and... Hey, you don't need a technical rundown. Imagine all the sound around the bike disappearing.
Well,
So you'd be able to get rid of its sound without modifying its look? That's incredible. It's a technique only doable in a virtual world. Makes you want to swear fealty to me, eh?
That's true.
I'll pass on that part, but damn, I think you've sold me on the idea.
Hell yeah.
Alright, could you do it for me? In exchange, I'll remodel your lab once we're out of here.
Ah.
A hard bargain, but hell, why not? You'd better be grateful and remember my generous genius.
Ah.
Oh, one more thing. While riding this bike, any sound you make will also be muted. If you're the type who batches off noisily, you can make all the noise you want on that bad boy.
Piece of shit!
Come on, I wouldn't use my bike for something like that. Besides, even muted, it'd be exhibitionism. That muse sure is a one of a kind. I've never seen a girl so free in both words and mannerisms. Am I the only one imagining Taka riding a motorcycle naked? It's always the strict ones that like to get freaky. I'm just saying. I ended up waking up ridiculously early. What to do? Nope, you aren't. See, good to know. Wake the others too. Take a walk. Since I'm up, a walk on the beach sounds nice. The morning sea breeze feels good and energizes me. Today will be great. Momota's sitting right behind him. Oh my god. 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 See, the crazy thing is you said nothing about Mondo being naked. But why am I mad? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is going places. Just like Shirokuma said, it looks like this place has been taken over as a children's secret base.
By the way,
We hardly ever come here after all. It's the ideal hideout for those adult-hating kids.
hey, come on.
But man, what a mess. I know this ain't reality, but do they have to be such slobs? Children cannot live off junk food and juice. They need Teruteru's nutritional guidance, stat. I mean, according to, what's her name? Hiyoko? Teenagers can live off porn and fried chicken. So just give them a few years. And just like that, I'm craving fried chicken. Why did I do that to myself? I'm not craving KFC. I am craving karaage particularly. You know, the one that you put the mayonnaise on. Kuma, stop now. Stop. Abort. Abort. And my stomach's hungry. Great. Now I've done it. Son of a bitch. Children cannot live off junk food and juice. They need Teruteru's nutritional guidance. Stat. It's fun to make a secret base as a kid. I can understand that. It's a unique and fun atmosphere too, so it's probably more comfortable for them than the hotel. But wouldn't staying in such a dim place be bad for their eyes? Would one even be able to rest here? Whatever the case, it can't be healthy.
That's true.
True enough, but can we really just take their hideout from them? That doesn't feel right, no. Even us entering unannounced might be enough to upset them. Should we have a meeting? At minimum, they need to clean up their mess and spend less time here.
Okay.
Right, we can let them play here, but I think we need to establish some rules.
I see.
Then we are in agreement. Sayaka, always the voice of reason.
Hey,
Then should we just leave for now and come back another time? I'm unsatisfied with leaving it a mess.
But
Yes, but if we touch their belongings, you might hurt their self-esteem.
Huh?
They need to deal with it themselves, otherwise they'll never learn to clean up, right? Didn't they end up bringing the books back in Kiyotaka's My Future event? Goes to show it worked out for the best.
Count on it.
Precisely, then it's decided. Let us withdraw without touching anything. Jeez, I never thought the day would come when I'd have to worry about looking after kids. I'm a little surprised myself, but I feel like we can't just leave those kids be. Bloody hell, Mondo, you would actually make a decent parent. I mean, you've got a little bit of an anger management issue, but you're alright. Oh, so you'd think Mondo'd be naked too. God, now my mind's running wild. What are some ideas you have for unlocking new potential in your talent?
hey, come on.
I mean, I've already retired the gang.
What?
I've I've already decided to become a carpenter. Don't that count? Who are you talking to? Still, I need a successor. I'd like to build me a nice solid house. Building an unusual house might be cool. I'd like to build me a nice solid house. I doubt I could live comfortably in a house built by a dunce like you.
Piece of shit!
The fuck you'd say? I ain't above punching a snotty little brat in the chops, punk. Okay, like, he'd make a decent parent as long as he doesn't abuse the child. So you're resorting to violence. Despicable, especially if you think it's a form of discipline. This is exactly why I can't trust grown-ups.
Huh?
Grown-ups?
By the way.
Huh, I guess I would be grown up to a kid.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry, kid.
Huh?
Nani?
I just...
I'm sure you see me the same way I saw adults as rotten bastards when I was a little kid. So you're right to be annoyed with me. I always wanted to tear down the grown-ups who look down on us.
And by doing so...
Did you truly think you'd change my mind if you acted like you sympathized with me?
You got it all wrong.
I don't give a rat's ass, but you reminded me that I don't want to ever be a rotten bastard adult. I want to be an adult who can build a damn house. Houses that kids can live in comfortably even. Like I can trust what a grown-up says. I realize that I'm a damn close to starting my working life as an adult. See, that's the thing. You gotta make sure you find something that you don't necessarily have to do what you love, but you have to, at the very least, enjoy what you do. If you find no meaning in your work, it becomes torture. There's nothing worse than finding no meaning in your work.
Hey, come on.
Wow, these two have a lot of events together. Kid, I swear, the hell you think you're doing lounging around back here under the umbrella? Something you anti-intellectuals could never conceive of. Contemplating current world affairs. Nagi-san, he fired the missiles.
What?
Don't think I didn't see you staring at the gals. If you want to play, then get your butt out there.
Hey.
Not at all. My eyes were simply looking in that general direction, you simpleton. Admit it! You saw ass! And you liked it. Gah. Don't whack him, Mondo. He's just a kid.
What?
Look at all the kids think they're smarter than adults. I've been there, so buck up and follow your heart.
Jesus Christ.
Or what, you scared of girls?
That's not
I am not, you lumbering oaf. And I've seen their swimsuits in swim class hundreds of times.
What?
Can you please leave me alone? Why do adults so love to impose their values upon children?
What?
I was taught to always look
What?
after the youngins in my care. Not that we have anyone as tiny as you.
Don't mess with me.
I am not a member of your feral gang, so please mind your own business.
Jesus Christ.
Member or not, I can't stand by and watch when a kid's there and in pain. Oh, spare me your masturbatory ego stroking. You clearly don't care one bit about how I feel. If that's what you think, by all means, nothing you say is gonna stop me. Fuck. You know what I find cute? Mondo's doing the whole Big Brother thing. I find that cute. I find that really cute. Mondo has big older brother energy. Nah. Yeah, he does. And that's sweet. Oh god. There, that should do it. Make sure you change it after you bathe, okay?
Hey.
Yeah, it's just a scratch. I told the kid it just needed a bit of spit, but she got real pissy. Kotoko's right. No matter how small a wound looks, it must be treated carefully. See? So he's spending time with Nagisa, and he got injured around Kotoko. And she didn't say, go kill yourself. She's like, you need to get that treated at the hospital. He's actually getting along with the kids. That's really cool. That's so wholesome. God damn it, Mondo. God fucking damn it. That is so fucking wholesome. No matter how small a wound looks, it must be treated carefully. If it were to get infected, I'm sure she would feel terrible. She already feels responsible. Shit ain't her fault. I'm the one who lost my touch. Maybe I'll train with Sakura and Co.
Hey, damn it.
But for fuck's sake, this ain't even my own body. You think they could skip the whole pain thing?
What?
Considering all the crap this world does, why not just go all the way, you know? I understand your frustration, but pain is a vital response to help you avoid greater danger. Why do I feel like this is something Android 20 said in Dragon Ball Z Abridged? If you grow accustomed to training yourself in a world free of that natural bodily response, you may well end up terribly injuring yourself when you return to the real world.
That's true.
You know you're right. It's that pain that tells you how hard you can hit before screwing up your fist. Correct. Furthermore, I would be out of a job in a world where no one ever felt sick or got injured.
Yo.
Yeah, I guess that would defeat the purpose of doing a training camp if you got nothing to train. Yes, exactly. I'm the ultimate nurse, and nursing is my job. This is getting more and more wholesome. What is going on? Where are the inappropriate jokes that we were making every 2 minutes?
This sucks.
Almost annoyingly sunny, perfect breeze. Man, I wish I had my bike.
That's true.
Yeah, I ride at night, but it'd be nice to tear up the road during the day now and then, you know?
You.
You're a real bike nut, eh?
Hey.
Huh. I wouldn't be here if I weren't. Riding ain't all great memories, but my bike is practically an extension of my body. Even after leaving the team, I doubt I'll ever stop riding. That's fine. Anything you're that passionate about will give you the will to carry on.
By the way.
Oh yeah, do you not ride?
Damn right.
I don't, but it ain't for lack of interest.
Well, yeah.
You're open to ambush at a stop and wide open to snipers.
What?
What?
Also,
My bodyguards always insist on reinforced car with bulletproof glass.
That's true.
So you've got it rough too, eh? I wouldn't want to ride either if I were you. I'm confident I can defend myself, it's just...
jeez.
In the event something happens to me, however unlikely, it could affect those around me as well.
That's wonderful. So then, it's okay.
I mean, as much as I love not getting ambushed, all they need to do is get a grenade under the car. I mean, if they have snipers, they've surely got access to grenades. And if they get you on a stop and they get the grenade under the car, you might be in trouble. Because civilian vehicles struggle to get that level of armament. So yeah, I'd recommend this drill. I've got some quirks, but it's still great once you get used to it.
Hell yeah.
So it's like riding a wild horse. Perfect, thanks bud, that'd be a big help.
That's right.
If you'd like, I can introduce you to my favorite tool shop once the field trip is over. Anyway, as per the arrangement.
Yo.
You want another ride on my mean machine? That's cool then.
All right.
Hell yeah, this is gonna rock.
Hey, damn it.
Just don't make any modifications, alright? You sure? I can make this baby fly, you know.
Jesus Christ.
I bet. Iggy? False alarm. I bet. But what you're considering ain't safe. It's so dangerous I couldn't ride around nobody.
Well,
I mean, in theory, it breaks 600 miles per hour at top speed and send anyone nearly flying. That's almost 800 kilometers an hour. 900 kilometers an hour. What the fuck would a bike be doing? What are you putting? A jet on it? Are you putting a rocket on a bike? You know, I actually saw them do this. I don't know if it was Top Gear or something else, but they had like a supercar and then they had a modified bike and the bike was literally a rocket. It was like a rocket. It had a full ignition. It had flame coming from the back. And so they basically had a supercar. I'm not even talking Lamborghini, I'm talking above that. And it went full throttle and then the bike just overtook it like it was nothing. The bike was a freaking rocket with wheels. Granted, I don't think it's made to turn. It could go really fast in one direction. I don't think it's made for turning though. It's like American muscle cars. Really good in a straight line. Just don't try to turn.
right.
But ain't that exciting? Heck, I don't want to modify anything. I can build my own. Wanna ride?
Hey, come on.
Where could I even ride that fast? That's the issue, but Rantaro is well traveled, so maybe you could recommend a good road. You mean the Autobahn?
Well,
A straight as an arrow road in a gigantic country, or at least a really flat plain.
That's true.
Still, at such ludicrous speeds, wouldn't it be a danger to every living thing nearby?
This
Somewhere big enough without people or animals that we're allowed to drive on. That even exists? Well, crap. I guess we're boned. Where does that even leave?
that's right.
Oh, I know. Huh? Where? Right here in the virtual world. If we get the others to stay put, wouldn't that fulfill all the conditions?
That's true.
That's right. I could go around the edge of the island.
Yo,
That would work. That's using your noggin, Kazuichi. Heck yeah. So that just leaves the little matter of building that monster bike, huh?
what?
So you want to break the speed of
What?
sound?
All right.
Let's do this. Leave it to me, bud.
Hell yeah.
Alright, bro. Once I'm a carpenter, I'll build you one hell of a warehouse. Wait, did Kazuichi just convince Mondo to let him modify his bike? Well played. Except Camaro. I've never actually been in one. I've never been in one. Kind of... Wow. Oh no, they're all out of events. Alright, speaking of cars and bikes, who's into cars and bikes? Anyone? Share me your vehicles. Share me your dream vehicles.
Rise and shine, Earthside.
I mean, we're on the topic. It is Mondo after all. And we did talk about cars a little while ago. And we did talk about Taka and Mondo naked on a bike. I just had a weird question, but I'm pretty sure that the answer is yes. I was gonna ask, is it illegal to drive a car naked? And then I was thinking, why wouldn't it be illegal? Because people from the outside can look inside the car. But then the question becomes, do people necessarily need to look inside the car? But then I thought it could be indecent exposure. But then it's like, you're within private property. So it's kind of like, Lexus LFA? Here's what pisses me off about the Lexus LFA. They were only building 20 a year, and they said that it was an exclusive list, so rich people wouldn't just get one, you know? They would take a look at applications and make an educated decision. And then Paris Hilton got 2 of them.
Okay.
She got one, she didn't like the color, so she gave it to a Playboy, and then she bought another one. They gave 2 to Paris Hilton. I mean, I don't even like Paris Hilton, but I'd date her for an LFA. I know, I'd be whoring myself out for a car, but it's an LFA. At least I'm a whore with standards. I mean, would you judge me? Dating a girl for a fucking $500,000 car? It's a pretty sweet car. It depends. I know having intercourse while driving is definitely illegal because you lose focus. But just being naked? Good question. I think there was like a thing where you're not allowed to drive with flip-flops. You know, like sandals. And I think the rationale was that it's easy for it to get caught in the little things where the pedals are. But I don't know what the rule is about driving barefoot, because I know a lot of people do it. Like, it could technically be against the rules, but it won't stop people from doing it. See, that's the real question. We're probably breaking a lot of laws. It's just that no one's gonna enforce them. Like, when's the last time a cop's gonna be like, pull over, I need to see if you're wearing shoes?
That's true.
There's no point in making me the starting role. The festival's about doing things differently. Sakura'd make a great lead. Rantaro could be an okay lead. I want to see Peko as the lead. Oh god, he's gonna simp, isn't he?
Hey.
Oh no, that's Sakura, not Sayaka. Thank god. But I am female.
You got it all wrong.
Man, they don't mean shit. He's the strongest character and you're the strongest person.
However,
Perhaps, but Momotaro is a demon slayer warrior, and I'm a martial artist who fights with fists.
so in the
There
end,
must be someone more fitting to the role, as well as capable of learning so many lines. After talking it over, we decided Sakura would play the demon chief. Barefoot is safer than flip-flops, because those can easily slip off. True. You're not wearing shoes. Stop. There's probably so many ridiculous laws that haven't been repealed. Because you remember back in the day, females couldn't even show their ankles. So there's probably some obscene law that's been overlooked in society. Just hasn't been enforced in forever. Wouldn't surprise me. I am now craving fried chicken. I can't stop thinking about karaage. And what kills me is I don't actually have karaage in the fridge. And I don't have an air fryer either. So I'm in trouble. I think you mean repealed. True, I'm bad with English. You have to realize that I'm uneducated in the ways of the English language. I learnt most of my English through watching The Simpsons. This is actually true. I learnt most of my English watching The Simpsons. Oh man. Talk about getting an education. Alright, let's see if I can use the car to get some moves. I love how you get the triple move card and then I roll a 1. This is why you have us, boss, to learn what you're missing. It is true. But, yeah. But you use the wrong you're. You're supposed to use the you are. So you call your car your girlfriend, but you're willing to sleep with a girl to get a new car. You put me in an awkward predicament here. What's your question? What's your question? What's your question? Holy chaos, this is genius. Using streaming as an excuse to both earn money and cover up your weakness in English. Earn money? How much money do you think I actually make on these streams? The answer might shock you. It's 3 digits, because it's a 0 followed by a decimal, followed by a 0, and then followed by a number. Even a small number is more than nothing. Ah, but consider the electricity that I'm using. Hey Kaito L School, how's it going? Oh, you put symbols in front of your name. You can do that? I didn't realize you could do that. That's cool. Makes your name stand out. Trust me, you don't do streaming for the money. You do streaming because you love it. Why? Because you get to play games and hang out with awesome people that also like to play games. What more could you want? It's like the best thing ever. I'll relive my childhood and play in the sand. I worked silently over the course of the day. I made a bunch of sand hills. So you don't build sandcastles, you build sand hills. Wow. More levels. We're getting levels, we're just doing the red ones. Works for me. I love how only one person told me of their dream car. Or dream bike. It's like, fair enough. Okay, how about this? Dream holiday destinations. Come on, everyone's gonna have one. What's this? I'm thinking of getting a nice tan and making myself more feminine. I should help her apply some suntan lotion so she gets the bronze glow she so desires. Apply the suntan lotion. I'll apply salad dressing. Suntan lotion on a robot bear? I might as well be using salad dressing. This lotion seems real slippery, but thank you. I'm burning up. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I guess that wasn't very nice. Speed increased. Holy crap. So the other one, she ends up turning into Monokuma because she burns. Whereas this one, she literally burns. Oh my god. That is bad. Japan's definitely one of them. Yeah, I think Japan would be like one on the list for a lot of people here. It's like the mecca of anime. Goals? I abstain from answering. As a fellow English speaker, I have a lot of love and hate relationship with the language. Like, why are arcanas and canas somehow different? America, explain. Can I just put my hand up and say I don't know what neither of those two words mean? Could you let me know what they mean? What if China invented anime instead of Japan? But then, wouldn't Chinese society as a whole be very different? Because part of what people find appealing about anime, China hates. Arkansas. Kansas. Oh, fuck, I misread it. I'm an idiot. Those are cities, aren't they? They're two states. Kuma, read! Sorry, I'm not familiar with those words. Like, they never come up in my life. It's been a wild ride, but our time here is almost over. We're having a bonfire as a send-off.
That's true.
Hanging out with classmates instead of my crew. Man, the old me would have puked. Tell me about it. Kazuichi really gave me a hand there. Me, in a school play, come on, that's ridiculous. I get along with folks from other classes too. I think the first one. Nah, don't worry about it. It was fun for me.
That's right.
It ain't easy finding people who are willing to ride the vehicles I make. You've got some courage, man. 600 kilometers an hour? I'm sorry, but that fucking takes skill. If there was a pebble on the road, you'd be blasting off to the speed of light like Team Rocket.
Yo.
Huh. If anything, I want more speed. Call me up next time you build a sweet ride.
You serious?
Whoa, seriously? I'm building a jet glider right now. Want to give it a spin when it's done? Oh, but you need a license to fly a glider. Happen to have one?
Hey, come on.
I'm guessing it flies? Yeah, nah. I wouldn't have a license for that.
That's true.
But damn, it sure sounds fun. I ought to get all sorts of licenses for fast vehicles.
All right.
That's the spirit. Oh yeah, I got me a pilot. You work on getting that license, I'll work on making this baby fast enough for even you. We discussed all sorts of future amusements. See, this is a relationship that's gonna last. What's your question? Good question. Maybe I should start asking myself that before speaking. I mean, it was a very valid observation. And Paris would probably be very jealous. But, yeah, it stumped me for a minute. Because it was more a statement than a question.
That's right. So long. Farewell.
I had a brain fart. It took my brain a few moments to process what you wrote. And I was like, yeah. You gotta slow down while you read. You skip a lot of letters. This is true.
That's true.
I feel so damn on edge in places like this. Back in middle school, I went into a library for a book and they figured I was there for a shakedown.
I see.
Your behavior can be very easily misunderstood and misinterpreted, bro. Oh my god, he called him bro!
Got it!
But you're a man with passion hidden away in his heart. Surely everyone will one day understand.
Hey,
So I'm making an effort to talk to everyone. You've hammered that into my head constantly. Don't get mad. Don't boast about yourself.
that's true.
I'm getting to work as soon as I graduate, so I'd better be able to at least do that.
Count on it!
Precisely. Excellent. I'll be watching. So by all means, practice to your heart's content.
Yo,
Sorry about taking up so much of your time. There's no need to say such things with me. Any and all cooperation is worthwhile for your sake.
that's true.
Still, what do I even talk about? Maybe remodeling bikes? That is an interesting topic, but why not a simple summary of the past 3 years?
Got it!
Surely, if you could speak about your experiences, it'll help you in your competent interviews.
Hey,
Makes sense, I'll give it a shot. As the ultimate biker gang leader, I was scattered by Hope's Peak Academy and
by
enrolled.
the way,
Thinking back, it was kind of ridiculous to enroll because of my badass biker delinquent talents. But still, I kind of felt at ease because someone recognized me for my strength.
shit.
It's kind of pathetic. The head of a gang feeling validated from adults acknowledging him. Anyway, I came to Hope's Peak, almost like I was running away from my past. Running away? You?
Hey, come on.
Don't get me wrong. It was only like that at first. I don't regret entering Hope's Peak.
That's true.
You're the opposite, yet you still call me bro. You're weak at a glance, yet have a strong heart.
Hey,
I even made other friends who I can talk to on equal terms. I've met so many great people. Right. Meeting you all has been the most valuable asset in my 3 years here as well.
yo,
Huh, that's my bro. I guess we think alike. After meeting you guys, I changed. I sure ain't the same as I was when I enrolled,
Yo.
at least. I'm taking all the burdens of my life up to that point, and I'm gonna try to do this shit for real. Blue?
Got it!
Boo hoo ho, I'm so deeply moved. Your will, your aspiration for legitimate work. As your friend, I knew it all already. But hearing it straight from your mouth, I just can't hold back the tears. Blue ho ho.
hey, come on.
I am so misreading that. Fuck's sake, man, you don't gotta be so embarrassing. It's just the obvious.
What?
Can you at least keep
What?
it down? You're the one fussing about being quiet in the library. Oh no. I'll never live down this blunder. My apologies for losing my composure. Yet still, you corrected my mistakes. That's my bro.
Ain't that right?
If anything, it should be the opposite, bro.
That's true.
If I start straying off course, be sure to knock me back onto it. Yes, of course. Leave it to me, bro. This is so wholesome. Jam a man of fortune, and Jane must seek my fortune. Don't you mean I'm a man of fortune and I must seek my fortune? Ever had a favorite fanfic crossover, Kuma? If you have read fanfics, I actually haven't. I don't think I've read any fanfics. Yeah, no, I haven't read any fanfics of anything. Yeah, no. If it's an Uncharted quote, let's look it up. Cheeky the guard dog. She's probably barking at people walking their dog.
Yo,
Today, Ultimate Biker Gang Leader becomes the world's greatest carpenter. Mate, carpenters make bank. I'll tell you that much. And they have a lot of practical skill, and a lot of good skill too. You need carpenters. Carpenters are really good. They work with wood, and wood's important. Alright! That was awesome. Jam. I'm gonna copy and paste your one, in case it's something different from Uncharted. XQC. Tom Holland. What? Henry Avery's 1994. So this is the actual quote? Jam a man of fortune, and Jane must seek my fortune. No, this is XQC on his last stream. Pepper sad. And I will see you guys tomorrow if I wake up Pepper hands. Did this person die? Mondo is preparing for his future. Persona fanfics are a good start. If you wish to read some crossover, I suggest starting with the Tarots Mirrored. It's a pretty good read. And they get characters. Ah, that's always good when they keep true to the character themselves. Typically, like, you know, if I was ever to read something, it would definitely be something that explores something that's left unanswered, or a topic that would be really interesting to see happen. And it could also be what-if scenarios as well. I think those ones would be the most interesting. Like, for example, there's certain events that happen off-screen. Just seeing what happened or exploring it would be pretty cool. You know? It's a crossover with Batman? Which Batman? There's so many Batmans. There's the Batman that beats you up, the Batman that solves crimes. So, would you like alternate history? You mean real world history? I don't know. I don't know. I like anything that's thought-provoking. I like thought-provoking. I like something that takes me on a little bit of a mental journey. How long have you been streaming? Almost 3 hours? Isn't Danganronpa IF basically a fanfic? Well, it's not fan fiction because it was written by the OGs, but it's an IF, it's an if scenario. So I think you could compare it to a fanfic. It's just an alternate scenario. Though that's a great example, Danganronpa IF, definitely. That's the type of thing I like. Like, what would have happened if this happened instead of this? Fork in the road sort of scenario, you know? What would have happened if, I don't know, Teru didn't end up dying in the beginning of Danganronpa 2? You know what I mean? What would have happened? People would have been... Oh no, Teru didn't... Sorry. If Fat Byakuya didn't end up dying. You know what I mean? Like, what happened if Teru stabbed him, but it didn't kill him, and then Mikan stopped the bleeding, and then everyone's angry. You know what I mean? They're all upset, but no one died, and then everyone's on edge. You know, that would have been a cool scenario. It would have been a really cool scenario. You know? Or what would have happened in, like, Danganronpa V3? Well, they had, like, that time. They had that countdown, so I don't know what would have happened. I think they were like, everyone's gonna die at the bottom of that countdown. I don't think they would have killed everyone. Which is why Chuck football someone. I've actually, Danganronpa IF is the closest to a canon fanfiction we have. And yes, what if fanfics are some of the ones I tend to enjoy? Yeah. I've actually started making a fanfic myself called Doctor Who Beneath the Mask of the Raggedy Doctor. Trying to nail the characters down, try to put my own spin on the story. The only things that I know of Doctor Who is the Daleks. I've seen the Dalek episodes. That's all I've seen. Well, most of the Dalek episodes. Because Daleks are cool. I actually wanted to build a Dalek. I just find them really cool. They just want to destroy everything. They just want to exterminate everything. One of my favorite things is the Daleks arguing with the Cybermen. It's like, I think, and I'm misquoting this, but the Dalek is basically insulting the Cybermen, and the Cybermen's like, our technology is compatible, we should join forces. And the Dalek says something to the effect of, we would not debase ourselves by joining forces with the Cybermen. And then the Cybermen's like, we are many. If you will not join forces, you will be exterminated. And the Dalek is like, you will be the one exterminated. It's like, we have, tens of hundreds of thousands of soldiers. How many are you? 3. And it's like, you would kill 100,000 Cybermen with 3 Daleks? And the Dalek is like, no, we would kill 100,000 Cybermen with 1 Dalek. And I'm like, oh! It was so fun to watch. It's so silly, but that's the type of shit that I absolutely love. Like aliens dick waving with each other, even though neither of them have dicks. It's just beautiful. I love that dick waving. It's so memorable. That's pretty much all I know. It's a great scene. Just look it up. Dalek vs Cyberman. It's really funny. Oh god. Oh, you linked the fanfic? Chiaki Izuru fanfic that is what if Izuru saved her from dying. Does a great job giving them more characterization. That's a great what if scenario too. Dankuma, I think you should start reading fanfics. There's so many good ones. I'd like to. It's always one of those things like if you do one thing, you don't do another. So I kind of want to clear a little bit of our backlog because we have a few games that are waiting to be played. But after we do that, if people vote for me, whether it be reading fanfics or playing fan games or whatever, I'm more than happy to do it. It's just that we've started a few things which haven't been finished and people are waiting for them. So I want to make sure we finish all that stuff off. And don't forget, we've got, what's it called? AI Somnium Files 2. That's what I'm calling it because I forget the initiative's name, coming out very shortly. So we're going to have that as well. But like 100%, I wouldn't mind reading them. I'd actually have a fun time. One way for people to make small fanfics of Danganronpa is Danganronpa, but the wheel decides their fate. So it could be random. We've tried one for each game that you could watch or try yourself. What's the concept of that? One way to make small fanfics is Danganronpa, but the wheel decides their fate. So what is that? Is it like, this person is the blackened, this person is the victim. Roll the wheel. The wheel has decided that, I don't know, Teru is the victim. And the blackened is Nagito. And then you discuss how it happened. Is that the sort of gist of it? What if scenarios are best if it fits into the realm of logic in a game or story's universe? Well, yes. I would say yes. I would say that if it doesn't fit in the environment, it will feel weird. Whereas if it slots in the environment, it feels real. There is also the short story of everyone giving up their talent to escape school. That would be interesting. Like, what would they do? What would happen? They would go on this whole discovery of finding things other than their talent. You're very random. Like, for example, I think Weeby got Hifumi protagonist who ended up as the first victim. It's like, fuck. It's like, I'm the protagonist. Yay! And I'm dead. Shit. Oh god. I'd have one working on casually, focusing on what I think might happen if Joker accidentally took fake Igor's deal. I've had fun with it. Persona 5 fake. I did base it on something. Be careful talking about other series. Alright guys, there's so much fun that we can have in the future. Do vote, please, when we have an anime vote. That will happen. I don't think there's that many anime games left, but the backlog's going to clear a little bit. And then we're going to have the slots available for what we do next. So if people are interested in fan games, let's do it. If people are interested in reading novels or IFs and fanfics, let's do it. I don't mind. I'm down for a good time as long as we're all having fun. But let's first try to smash out of the ballpark what we currently have. I'm going to work my butt off a little bit today editing while Hutchon's overseas. Yay. I have time with no Hutchon, which means I can edit. I can just sit here and edit all day and be a lazy human being. Even though that's the opposite of laziness if I'm actually editing something that's a form of productivity. Doesn't always show when YouTube copyright claims my fucking content. But yeah, I'm going to start getting that stuff out. I've actually edited quite a bit. We have Killer Killer. Yeah, that would probably be a good thing to kick off first. We're actually in a very unique position now where I believe that the rights to Killer Killer are owned by Spike Chunsoft. And we're on good terms with Spike Chunsoft. So as soon as they get like a Danganronpa game or the new AI Somnium file games, the head of marketing is sending us a copy. So if we do get fucked with a copyright claim on Danganronpa content, the head of Spike Chunsoft's marketing division can just give us a letter and say we have permission to use it. So we're good now. We don't actually have to worry about stuff from Spike Chunsoft. We're good. And I also got contacted by Atlas's Oceanic distribution for 13 Sentinels, and they're sending me a care package for the release on the Switch. So we might actually be good with Atlas very soon. So things are looking up. And then the last time I had issues with the Resident Evil claim, Capcom backed us in the corner by sending us a letter saying we have permission to use Resident Evil content. So we're good there too. Shit's going well now that I really think about it. The only problem is YouTube's copyright claim system that lets anyone claim whatever they want. Other than that, we seem to be really good. Like, I have absolutely no problems with claims. I can dispute them. It's just that the entire process is ridiculous. And people abuse it. But, look, we'll deal with it. As long as we're all having fun here, that's the important part. That's the thing. Like, so many of these things get claimed, so many of these things get demonetized, but luckily that's not what we're doing it for. Fortunately enough, we have enough people supporting via Patreon, via Twitch subs, and via YouTube membership, and really that's what's paying for the hard drives. That's what's paying for the computer parts. You know, building a second computer, that's what's paying for all of that. YouTube's ad revenue is fuck all. Fuck all. It doesn't even cover the power bill. So forget about that. That shit doesn't make any difference. So thankfully we have enough people supporting, which is why we have the whole voting on what we play and what we watch next, because you guys are literally buying the equipment to help me do this. So I really do appreciate it. So yeah, we're having lots of fun. And as a result, because there's so little money to be made from it, I'm not that worried about it getting claimed. I'm only worried when it gives us a DMCA and might remove the channel. Because if a channel gets deleted, the amount of fuckery you have to go through to get it recovered is unbelievable. So when we get multiple copyright strikes, I kind of stop uploading until I get those disputed. Which on its own is a ridiculous process, but we'll get over it. What's good, man? I think you should react to new Kodaka's game trailer because people really do think it's Danganronpa's successor rather than the World's End Club. What was it called? Can you link it to me in Discord? Because I gotta watch the AI Somnium file thing. I gotta do the World of Warcraft thing. And I might check out that thing as well. Is there any chance you can link it to me in Discord? You can put it in like the Danganronpa thread. Just tag me. Susan is coming Akuma with a vengeance. What did I ever do to her? I've been like the most chill Kuma ever. I've just been chilling here and playing games. I didn't start shit with nobody. But maybe that's half the problem. I don't know. That's half the problem. I haven't started shit with anybody. Alright, guys, thank you for coming. I've had an absolute blast. Tomorrow we're playing more Elden Ring. There is a chance that we might get an ending tomorrow in Elden Ring. So if you're interested, if you've been playing the game, you might want to check that out. That's on Twitch. Monday, we're watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 5. Can't believe we're up to Part 5. But we're up to Part 5. So if you're interested, I hope to see you on Twitch. Otherwise, you can catch the reactions on the VODs on Twitch or catch the entire backlog on Patreon. I am trying to upload videos on the reaction channel as much as humanly possible, but they do get claimed. So a lot of them don't have audio anymore because audio gets claimed, and they've started claiming English audio now. They've already taken down an episode of Overlord in English dub. So pretty soon the English dub audio will also not be on YouTube. Let's hope that day doesn't come, but it seems to be fast approaching. So if you haven't, please do check out some of the English dub reactions that you haven't seen on the YouTube channel, because they might be taken down soon. So check them out when you have a chance. You'll send me a PM? All good. You have to send PM because you've yet to get a mobile number on Discord sorted, so can't post. Ah, shit. Okay, send me a DM. Yeah, ever since we've added that verification for Discord, we haven't had bots. So it seems that stopped the bots and the spammers. So it does add a little bit of a hassle for people to having to verify their Discord account via a mobile number, but it stopped a lot of people from getting hacked. It stopped a lot of people from getting spammed and things like that. So I know it's a bit of a pain in the butt, but there's kind of a reason for it. And there is a long-term benefit. And once you verify your account, if you ever lose access to it, they can SMS you a code. So it kind of works well for you as well because it acts as an authentication device. So, you know, think about that as well. It might work out for you in the long run. All right, guys. I'll see you all on Discord during the day while I'm editing. I'll see you tomorrow on Twitch. Until next time, Ninja Kuma out. Bye.